flipping around. Down here, gone flipping around. You taking my time, I kick a car. I tell you something. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. How are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
Going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this week? You were like,
black suit.
yeah, what? So
Yeah.
what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel
Big
Comics,
new
let's
release.
start, yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice!
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long-running Flash Rebirth series. James Herring does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Hugh does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really
You have options.
Number 1.
both covers.
Well, it's gonna
1
have
in
a lower.
25 in the
It's
same
gonna
book.
have a lower print run.
To do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that, though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
With
look.
the ears.
That's a look. All right.
Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got.
Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy.
Berserker, Boomer Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
But I raise my head from sorrow, and I look right to tomorrow. I look it in this one good eye, and I say, I'm Kid Country. Yeah.
We're live.
Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Live Show. It is Tuesday night.
Tarny
New comic
Tuesday.
book, Tarny Tuesdays, here to stay. I've got all the biggest and best new releases. This is the best week for new comics that we have had in a good long while.
And also, it's a hell of a week for shows.
Yeah, we got triple back-to-back shows Tuesday night, all new books. We'll have a few classics sprinkled in there. If you saw that preview post, some really big, some of my all-time favorite books actually coming out tonight.
So Fantastic Four #1.
Not quite that good. But you know, some of my favorite characters. We've got obviously the new Donny Cates book we were just talking about right before the show. Looks amazing. So excited. We've got a lot of Todd McFarlane. He kind of weaved his way into 3 or 4 different books that are coming out that we're putting up for sale this week. Tomorrow night, bonus show. Ooh. Wednesday night edition. We've been digging, we've been searching. Sienna pulled a bunch, I pulled a bunch. Victor picked a few out. It is all variants, all night long. Whoop, whoop. Gonna start at our special Wednesday early time. We're gonna kick that off at 6 p.m. Eastern, so you can slide in a little early, get right off work, or depending on what your shift is, pull it up on your phone while you're there, pick up some really cool books. There's going to be some real high ratio variants. There's going to be some key first appearance variants in there. There's going to be a lot of like theme variants. Get your hip hops, get your Scotty Youngs, get some blank sketch variants, all kinds of good stuff. There's going to be slabs, it's going to be all over. You're going to have a blast. And then, of course, closing out your week, Thursday night, Vic will be back doing our classic show Thursday night with nothing but the best of the back issues. So it's going to be a real good week for the Ultimate Comics Live Show. I'm pretty excited. Probably the best week we've had since our anniversary show, which is, saying a lot because that show was stacked.
Oh, boy, yeah.
If you found us over the weekend or just earlier today or perhaps even just minutes ago and found your way to the Ultimate Comics Live Show, first of all, thanks for joining us. Second of all, you've got a minute or two while I tell you how everything is going to run. So real quick, just click that little blue hyperlink. It's going to be the top pinned comment. It is also going to be in the video description, making it real easy for you to find our claim form. We just need your name, how you want to get your comics, and an email address so we can shoot you an invoice. It takes, literally 1 or 2 minutes at most to fill out. Super easy, and we just want to make sure that we get the books that you claim on the show tonight, because otherwise, what's even the point of claiming them? How you claim them, of course, you're going to want to know that. We have these 9 spots up on the board right here. You'll notice each one has one letter of the alphabet above it. If you just want to give us the title and the letter that is sitting on top of that, we're going to go ahead and make sure that you get your books. Whoever gets the claim for that item in first is going to be able to get it. There's going to be a few things that we have more than one copy of. So even if you see somebody else get a claim and you want it, go ahead and put a claim in. You might luck out. There are obviously going to be some pretty big, more collectible items that we will definitely only have one copy of. So you do want to get those claims in as quickly as possible. Whoever gets the full claim in first is going to be the one that gets it. So, if you're got a Batman book sitting on C right here, you got to say C Batman. The person that says C Batman first gets it, not the person that just says C.
Okay,
I'm digging
where you're going.
We're going to be, going through books. It's just the easiest, cleanest way to do it. We want to make sure that everybody has a fair chance. And it's just also, especially with a show like tonight, where a lot of books, like we mentioned, the new Donny Cates book, Vanish, has more than one variant. It is very likely that there will be more than one book with the same title up on the board at the same time. We try to space it out to avoid as much ambiguity as possible. However, just make it easy for everybody. Get both those pieces of information in, and we will make sure that everybody gets the book. It's just the fairest way to do it. Now, obviously, if you live in the Raleigh-Durham Greater Triangle area or adjacent to and are able to get to any of our physical locations, we're going to make it super easy for you to get your books. You just let us know which of the 3 physical brick and mortar locations in the area you want to go pick your books up at. Next week, we have stores in Raleigh, Cary, and of course, Durham, North Carolina. That is no cost to you. We'll just send them there. You can pick them up next week. So it'll be a week and 1 day from tonight, as long as your invoice gets paid over the weekend, and we will have your books there and ready for you. If that is a little bit out of the way for you, or you don't want to leave the home for whatever reason, we have $8 flat rate shipping. So anywhere in the United States, we will ship your books for just $8. And that's going to be the entire week's worth of books. Every single thing that we are shipping for the Ultimate Comics Live Show is going to be USPS First Class or Priority or FedEx 2-Day Express. So you won't be waiting more than 2 or 3 days for your books unless there's some kind of weird hang up. All of your orders are going to be insured. And we have, let's be honest, Jen, the best packing team in the business.
Someone actually just messaged us because their package got delayed because it got misdelivered or something.
Oh, I hate when that happens. It gets kicked around to Florida and then Pennsylvania. And
no, it wasn't that far. It was a town next to them, but it was marked as delivered in the wrong town.
It happens.
But
every once in a while.
USPS worked it out.
Every once in a while.
And then he messaged us saying he was really concerned when he saw the shape of the box because it was beaten up to hell.
With the comics on the inside.
But he's like, your shipping team are pros. Nothing was damaged.
Yeah, we ship thousands of comics every single week. Our guys are super pro. If you don't believe me, you can check out our eBay feedback. We have thousands of positive feedback, 100% positive feedback. Our shipping is a point of pride. It is something that we lose money on. We're charging you $8 flat rate. If you recall, we had a little staffing snafu last week, a family emergency. So we didn't do invoicing last week. So you're actually going to get that week plus this week invoice with just one shipping charge, $8 for all the books you claimed last week, all the books you're going to claim on all 3 shows this week.
So
that is
5 shows.
Crazy deal. 5 shows, $8 flat rate shipping. You're basically paying just over $1 a show for that shipping. So yeah, the more you buy, the more you're saving this week, especially.
Hell yeah. Also, William, I know you were just joking around, but you actually do bring up a good point for new people. What if I'm first on my feed? Well, we have to go based on our feed, our master feed, because Facebook is weird about the order they show comments in, and sometimes even you'll see a comment in a certain order, you'll refresh the page and it'll be an entirely different order.
Yeah, Facebook's a little bit tricky because of the way their algorithms work. You are the most important on your Facebook. However, we are getting things from all of you individually, plus YouTube comments, plus any outside things we've worked with. Twitch, I think, before, and one or two other streaming platforms. You never know when we're going to fold something in the future. So Jen is at the master controls. She is, a pro. Been doing this for, a couple years now?
2.5, I think.
Yeah. So she is in charge. She knows who...
until Daniel gets back.
She knows who's got that first claim in, and we're all just gonna trust that she is being as fair as humanly possible.
Yeah, and if you want proof, I can always send you a picture of the feed.
If you really need it, yeah, Jen can shoot you a screen cap of our ordering on it.
And yes, so if you bought stuff on our Batman Day special last week, you will get a free Batman Day comic.
Yes,
in your
the Batman Day books will be added into that order. They are included with that shipping. All of that is set. We've got them actually stacked in the back corner over here. A couple boxes of stuff ready to go out. Those invoices will go out with this week's show's invoices on Friday. Yeah, should be Friday. On the off chance, because it is 2 weeks together, Daniel might need more than a day to finish it. Might get him Saturday morning, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Daniel's pro, and he's probably gonna tough it out Friday night.
Yeah.
So look for those Friday night. Last two little bits gonna make it gonna make all of the information up front here. That's it. Just two more little things. We've got this Venom variant right here. Of course, Donnie Cates has a big new book out. Of course, Todd McFarlane doing a lot of stuff. Seemed appropriate to get a Venom up here. Go ahead. This is the Rick Leonardi variant for Venom, issue number 1. We are giving this book away for free. All you have to do is click share. You're watching this video. It's in that little corner. Every single page on Facebook that this is shared to, we're going to get a little notification if it is a public share. It could be on your own Facebook wall. It could be on a friend's wall. It could be in a group. It could be on a page, whatever it is going to pop up. Jen is going to use a little random number generator at the end of the show. Go down that list, and one of you is going to get this Venom variant for free. All you got to do is share the video. So please go ahead and share it right now. I'm sure a lot of you found us because we were in a group, or because we were in a friend's page, or because you were, directly invited from somebody. And that is, it's really going to be the best way for us to share, quite literally, our love of these comics and to be able to do more shows. That's how we were able to grow the show and start doing the bonus shows every month, why we're doing the variant show, how we're able to do the anniversary show, why we're able to do Batman specials and cool stuff like that. Anything that is above and beyond just putting up new books and not thinking about it.
Two quick things.
Yeah.
So about the Share to Win prize, because we've had not an issue in the past, questions about it in the past. If you win the share prize, but you didn't buy anything that week, you will still get an invoice for $8
just for the flat rate shipping.
If we have to ship it to you.
Yeah. If you do local pickup, no problem. We'll send it to the Derm store or whatever for no extra fee. If nothing in the 5 shows from the past 2 weeks suited to your fancy, or the couple of things you tried to claim got snapped up before you were able to get your claim in, no problem. As Jen mentioned, just pay the shipping and we'll send
Also,
the book
you
out.
can check out our website, and if you see anything you want from our
Yeah,
website,
shoot us a message and we'll add it to your $8 flat rate shipping and send that out with it.
Yeah. That's happened a couple times. Usually the people that share have picked up at least one book, or they see they win, they buy something
And
during
then they
last
buy
month.
a couple things because they know that, they've got that extra thing.
And is it too early to ask about your Halloween special? I don't think that's been cemented.
It is not too early to ask about it. It's too early to know all of the details. It is in October. The past couple of years, we've done it at the end of October, just sort of closer to Halloween. This year specifically, we're actually doing a little bit early, a little bit of feedback, because again, I'm always listening to y'all. I want to put on the best live show for all of you that we possibly can. We're doing it earlier in October so that you will get the books shipped out to you in the month of October can actually read all of your spooky comics. So look for that announcement soon. Sienna and I have been kind of ping-ponging back and forth on what works best. October is a stacked month just because we're looking at Halloween Comic Fest. We've got Baltimore Comic Con. We've got the She-Hulk finale. We've got a Hulk-sized She-Hulk special that I think is going to be in October. We're obviously going to do a Halloween Ultimate Comics live show. So just,
and I think
keep paying attention. Make sure you're following.
Werewolf by Night Halloween special.
Yeah, the Werewolf by Night Halloween special comes out in October. So yeah, it's gonna be a great month. Make sure that you like and follow the Ultimate Comics live show. Make sure you're on our page and on our group. We got 2 places so you can get all that information. Make sure you're following it, yada, yada, yada.
But also feel free to post your weekly pickups in the group.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, Daniel has actually been trying to get the group a little bit more active. So if you want to
post... A lot of people talking about some of their favorite books.
If you have any questions, if you just read something and you want to share a review, anything like that, feel free to drop it in the group.
I particularly love when you pick up some of those classic issues, some of those back issues, and you're sharing your favorite panels or your favorite art or whatever from it. Yeah, it's really fun. It's
I feel like we can disclose the following information because it's on a Facebook page, the NC Comic Con, doing the one day.
I'm gonna let you say it then, and then I'll just.
I'll just take the fall for it. So with the way that, we can't really book the convention center for a full weekend because everyone's trying to catch up on all the conventions.
On a lot of events
that didn't happen
for the past couple of years.
For 2 years.
Especially because the NC Comic Con traditionally has been in 2 or 3 different buildings downtown.
I'm trying to find. So instead, and I assume this is safe to say, considering Alan made a Facebook page for it.
All right. Well, if it's on the page, you can give them any of that information. Go
Durham,
ahead and drop the link in the chat if you want.
Durham Mini Comic Con, one day only, November 12th, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in downtown Durham.
There you go. Yeah, and I'm trying to remember what venue he's talking about.
I think the address on here is the Armory.
Great. Yeah, that's where we have had
which is
half
across
of
from the Durham
Comic-Con. It's
Center.
right across the street from the convention center. There's a whole parking deck right across the street. Really nice space.
I'm sure official announcements will go out soon.
We'll put
Tickets,
out more information for all of that as
Just
it develops. Yeah, November 12th coming up. Our return.
I'm gonna
doing
get a text
conventions.
from Alan right now being like, "You weren't supposed to."
Jen, you fool! And then last but not least, on our little beginning of the show info dump, we do have some really good books tonight. We have some really collectible books. If there is any one item that is just a little bit out of your budget for the week, we completely understand. We want to make it as easy as possible for as many of you as possible to get as many books as you want. So we do offer a layaway program. Gives you up to 6 months to pay off an individual item. Every single Ultimate Comics live show viewer is allowed to have one open layaway at a time. If you have one currently, and there's just a little bit left on it and you want to put something else on layaway, you can always shoot us a message. We'll clear out that old one and you can put something new on layaway that you see on the show tonight or tomorrow or the next day. The minimums for that are a 10% deposit that will be in with your invoice this weekend, and then as long as you're making monthly payments of at least 15%, that keeps you on track for that 6 months. As long as you're on top of those payments, we're happy to keep holding the book for you. Doesn't matter if Disney announces a new movie or a character cameos in one of their many Disney Plus shows or specials. And that book doubles or triples in value overnight. You still got it at that agreed upon price. There is no extra fees. There's no interest. It is just the price we agreed upon. And up to 6 months to pay it off. You can always pay it off faster if you want to do a 25% down payment, pay 25% a week, get it knocked out in a month. We can do that. Just let us know whatever schedule works best for you.
Okay, y'all know Tarney's a talker, so don't go saying we're never gonna see comics tonight.
I've got one comic right
stories.
here, ready to go. We just had a lot of information to go through at the beginning of the show.
It's been an eventful time.
We got a lot. Yeah, we've got the extra show. We have the scheduling, invoicing issue. We got Comic-Con to talk about. But that's it. That was the last thing, was letting you know about the layaway. So it sounds like people are ready to see comics. Let's do it. First book. Let's start with the first superhero. Makes it real easy. Action Comics, issue number 1. DC Comics, first appearance of Superman, first appearance of Lois Lane, iconic cover. This is, of course, the facsimile edition. It's going to be as close of a reproduction of the full original issue. What's really cool about this is the Action Comics reprints are frequently just the Superman story. This one's going to be that first appearance of Zatara and all the other stories as well. Got that for cover price, near mint condition, brand new, just $7.
How many?
We got 3 total.
We have 1. Well, we have none remaining.
I thought that might be the case.
I got Israel Garduno, Cliff Baker, and Bernie Keeney.
And one of the hottest books from a couple weeks ago, doing these Batman one-shots. Batman One Bad Day. Let's kick it off. Second book, Two-Face. Batman One Bad Day, Two-Face. This is the 1 in 25 variant by, I believe that's Art Germ, right? Stanley Art Germ Lau, really accentuating the two faces of Two-Face. Just $15. Oversized issue. I believe we sold out of all of the Riddler variants for Batman, so seems like a good bet that Two-Face will go quick as well.
How many copies on the 1 in 25?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total copies.
I need 4, please.
Well, we've got 1 or 2 left. If anyone else wants them, it is sitting there on C.
Yeah, I got Fabio. I got George Stephanopoulos.
Sorry, rather on B.
Jennifer DuPont and Ralph Cabot.
Excellent. Anyone else wants one? $15 on B, going fast. We've got the Zombie King, Arthur Sloydom, doing the cover art for Moon Knight. This is going to be the first print main cover for Moon Knight number 17. Going to be near mint minus condition, just $10 down on C.
I already broke our rule of only giving it to the people who claim correctly.
Classic Jen. You're so forgiving, so kind.
It's just habit, and also because we have so many copies.
Right, that's fair. That's fair.
Robert, can you see what up close?
Going up on D. Let me know what Robert needs to see in just a moment while people look at the gorgeous Deceased issue number 2. This is really cool, doing an homage to Jim Lee's connecting covers for X-Men issue number 1. This one, Deceased. You got Big Barda. You got Wonder Girl, you got Flash, Kid Flash, Mary Shazam, I think is what they went with for the all-new, all-different Mary Marvel name. Just $5, cover price, cardstock variant by Dan Mora, who obviously is just like skyrocketed in the echelons of comic book artists.
As he should.
As well he should, yeah. Started out doing Klaus. With our favorite Ultimate Comics live show writer, Grant Morrison.
You said that's the homage cover, correct?
Yes.
How many?
We have 3 total copies, I believe.
I have James Howard picking one up.
Oh,
sorry.
A couple copies. No, that's all right.
Can you show the Moon Knight up close?
Yes. Good. Focus.
I got James Howard and Eddie Obergon for Deceased.
Excellent. I believe that puts us on just 1 copy left.
I got Guy McLeod for 1 in 25 on One Bad Day, so we have 1 copy remaining.
Excellent.
And just a reminder, Please claim using the letter and
Yes,
the title.
letter and title. Letter and title on your claims. And
Yeah,
then
especially if like we only have one copy and 2 people claim it. I'm gonna go with the person who claimed it correctly.
we just have to keep things moving along.
The Moon Knight is the Benson run.
Going down on E, we talked about a little bit at the beginning of the show. Vanish, issue number 1, brand new, hot off the presses. Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman. This is going to be the Greg Capullo 1 in 25 variant. We've got it for just $10. Hot new Image Comics release. I'm sure a handful of you have already started claiming that while
When you get a moment, can I get a count?
yeah, that's what I was just going for. For just $10, I know they're going to go fast. 9 total, Jen.
I think it is safe to say those are gone.
Does not surprise me at
So I got
all.
George Theophanopoulos, I got Sky McCloud, I got Adam Smith, Drew Bryant, Chris St. George. 5, I got George Hutchins, 6, I got Robert Garante, 7, Eric Kane, and Cliff Baker. And those
Is that all 9?
gone and all claimed correctly.
Sounds good. Pay attention. We will have more of those Vanish variants throughout the night. Again, we're going to space them out to avoid any confusion.
We have so many A covers, John.
Going down on F, Justice League of America, back in the Silver Age. Got that original Justice League lineup when they thought people would get tired of Batman, so they didn't even bother putting him on the cover. This is going to be issue number 18. It is in good condition. It is going to be just $28. That one going down on F.
Will we have a special cover for the new Ghost Rider villain? If you're asking if we're doing an exclusive for it, I don't think.
Is that a new book that's out today, or?
I have no idea.
Whenever the new Ghost Rider issue comes out, if there are ratio variants or any extra copies of orderable variants, we'll put them up on the live show.
Sorry, Ralph, you did not get one of those vanished. We only had 9 copies.
But stay tuned. We'll have more Vanish throughout the night. So going on G, Guardians Team Up. This is a really fun series. It is actually, I believe, the last time that Art Adams did full interiors for a series written by Brian Michael Bendis. This is the first 2 issues, first print, main cover, little 2-issue story arc, the Guardians of the Galaxy teaming up with the Avengers. You get both issues together, near mint condition, for just $5. If you like Art Adams, if you like the Avengers, if you like the Guardians of the Galaxy, you cannot miss out on this crossover from a few years ago.
Oh, speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy.
This weekend, I finally saw Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, what'd you think?
It's not as bad as people are making out to me.
It's fun.
It's fun. The pacing, yeah.
The pacing's a little weird.
Plot
but
doesn't really make sense, but it's a fun.
It's
enjoyable.
very much so, I think, one of those movies where you watch it for the plot, and then the plot,
And the plot is Chris Hemsworth.
It's people hitting things with hammers, and lightning, and that's like, what else do you want from Thor, really?
We most certainly have that Adam Hughes Harley. And 1 in 25 finish. Cliff Baker, yes, you're actually the last person to get one.
Nice.
John Lucio has an offer for you.
What you got?
That JLA. Would you do 20? You have it at 20.
I'll meet you halfway. We'll call it 24.
Guy McLeod will take our final One Bad Day Two-Face.
Excellent. That one's not longer than I expected. I think maybe people got real excited about The Vanish. Forgot there were other books on the board for a second. I get it. I'm very excited about that book myself.
There's a Mexican Batwoman.
Okay.
Someone said they just watched Mexican Batwoman at the Alamo yesterday.
Interesting.
24 is a deal.
Cool. Sounds good. Good.
I actually just picked up the Batwoman Omnibus.
Oh,
the,
nice.
J.H. Williams.
Yeah, from her first run in Detective.
Mhm.
Love
Yeah,
that.
I can't
Love
wait to
that
break
story.
into it.
Greg Rucka, yeah. Going on H. Now, this is particularly cool. Jen found the stack earlier sitting on the desk because there was no way I could put them all in one bag. This is going to be 22 of the original Masters of the Universe mini comics. They are in pretty red condition. This one that we have is the very first one. It's actually kind of like a short story picture book. It is, as far as I know, the only real time that they've gone through the actual origin of He-Man. This is the first appearance of He-Man, not just in comics. This actually shipped with the original He-Man action figure.
Oh, cool.
When the character was first created as a toy for toys, it was, of course, no background. There was no cartoon yet. There were no comic books, and they wanted to tell kids a little bit about the characters, so you knew who the good guys were, who the bad guys were, what their personalities were. And they came up with the idea of shipping mini comics with the toys. Jen, actually, if you want to hand me the stack so I can show off what you're getting here. These are all originals from the 1980s in varying condition. Mostly going to be, again, red, lower grade copies. And they all shipped with like different action figures, and you can tell, kind of who based on the character that you see on the cover. So we have 22 of these original mini comics for just $50. That is just about $2 an issue. I basically priced it. Again, this is the first one. This is the original one. $50 was about as cheap as any copies were listed online at all for this one, and I'm basically throwing the other 21 in at no extra cost. If you're a He-Man fan, if you like Masters of the Universe, this is such a cool pickup. $50 gets you all 22 of those mini comics.
Yeah, Nathan, you're right. He said those are cool. Try finding those again, let alone all of them at once like that.
Yeah, good luck.
John Tuberty is back. He was on the show. He was on the show a couple weeks ago. He's
Welcome
like
back.
Spawn Freak with Farland ASM. Just saying.
Nice. We've got a lot of Spawn. Well, if not a lot, at least a fair amount of Spawn tonight. Definitely going to be a handful of other books.
Would you do that midnight on C for 5? You have it at 10.
Would I do it for 5? That's going to be a little low. Let's call it 7. You got 2 extra bucks. It's yours. Let me try on your side of the aisle.
Someone missed the beginning talk about layaway. Was there a change to the policy?
No, layaway should be the same standard. 10% down, 15% a month, and we'll get that going for you.
$7 works on that midnight.
Excellent. Speaking of $7, we've got New Mutants issue number 30. This is the Rod Reese kind of character design variant. This is going to be the 1 in 10. We've got that for just $7 for all our Magic fans. We go back to the top of the lineup real quick.
Larry will take a New Mutants.
Hot new book from Scout Comics. We got Azza the Barbed.
I'm really excited.
Issue number 1 looks really cute. Got that for just cover price, $5. Larry claimed one of these. We do have a couple copies. If anyone else wants one, just $7.
Yeah. So Azza the Barbed is basically like a fantasy epic. It really gives me like, I don't know, but reading it, I was like, oh, this kind of gives me like Horizon Zero Dawn vibes because she's banished from her people because they think she's a bad omen. So she lives in solitude, guarding a great evil. Then the evil escapes, so she has to make a choice. Is she going to save the people that expelled her, or is she going to let her hometown fall to evil?
All right, since I know what you all want, let's go ahead and pop up a Vanish number 1. This is going to be the 1 in 10 variant. Just $5. We're going to put that down on C. I'm going to take a real short break for medical reasons, and I will be right back. Feel free to claim those during this little break. It should be just like 30 seconds, maybe a minute.
But I'll just entertain them. Don't have to do a commercial. We can just talk, guys. We definitely got big books and slab tonight. I don't know if we have Silver Age Marvel, but I can check. Yeah, Nathan, that saga set is so close. Yeah, layaway is just like the best. I did some stuff on layaway, and I was like, I don't know if I can afford it all at once, but in 2 or 3 payments. Oh, okay. Let me see. Star Wars slabs. What do we have for slabs? No Star Wars slabs today. Oh, we have so many of these 1 in 10s. Hi. Let me get a count on these 1 in 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. A 5-time layaway offender. Okay. Any Silver Age Marvel tonight?
Yes.
Let's see. Cliff Baker will take a vanish. I already grabbed them from.
Oh, good.
What is on H? Can you go over that again?
Sitting down on H. Yeah, this is super cool. It is 22 of the original He-Man and the Masters of the Universe mini comics. They are the little short stories and comics that shipped with the original 1980s Masters of the Universe action figures. The feature book, the one in the front here, this is the very first one. This is the book that shipped with the first edition He-Man action figure. It has the first appearance of He-Man in any medium, not just the first comic book appearance, because it was created as an action figure. It shipped as an action figure with the mini comic to give you the background of the character before the TV show, before any movies, before any of the full-size comics. There was the mini comics and action figures, and they shipped in the same package. We have 22 of these, a bunch of different stories featuring different characters to give you the background of them. They are all the vintage 1980s original mini comics that ship with the toys. It's a really cool set. You get all 22 of them together for just $50. The going rate for just this one is the original one that shipped with the He-Man. It is the first appearance of He-Man and Skeletor, and just the whole Masters of the Universe mythos is all right in here. First Sorceress, first Man-at-Arms, first Beast-Man, first Teela. There's a lot of first appearances. They're in good condition, which is the only reason why they're even remotely affordable. And you get all 22 of them for $50.
All right. For the 1 in 10 Vanish, I still have a couple copies. I got Cliff Baker, Aaron Parks, George Stephanopoulos, Bernie Keeney, Adam Smith, Larry Novins, Carlos Gilliam, Eddie Obregon, and Eric Kane. And remember, guys, you have to claim using the letter and the title. Otherwise, we will not accept your claims.
Yeah, especially on a night like tonight, there's going to be a lot of Vanish comics, and we want to make sure that we know exactly which one you're getting. We want to make sure there's no confusion. So letter, title, and we'll make sure you get your books.
What's on G? What's that Guardians again?
This is really cool. It is a 2-issue story. It's the first 2 issues of Guardians Team Up. You get both issues together, both first print main cover. It's going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy teaming up with the Avengers. They're full covers and full interiors by Art Adams. As far as I know, this is the last time Art Adams did full interiors on anything. It is a super fun 2-issue story. You get both books together for just $5. If you're a Guardians fan, if you're an Avengers fan, if you like Art Adams, a lot of cool reasons to pick this story up.
Would you do the He-Man set for $45?
Yeah, that's close enough. You've got it.
Mini book set for $45.
The first print main cover, I do believe, of DC at this point, maybe a couple years ago, doing these foil covers for all of their books. Batgirl, issue number 28. I love the use of color on this. Gold foil background with gray inks gives you like a lot of depth and a really cool effect. That one, cover price near mint minus, going to be just $4. If you love Batgirl, this is a super cool book to add to your collection.
Randy, you got that He-Man set for $45. Let's see. I got Kevin Pelham is gonna pick up a New Mutants, so we have, I think, one remaining.
Excellent. Yep.
We've done a couple of the Two-Face One Bad Day comics, but we haven't done them all. We're kind of
Yeah, I think we
them
just
out.
had the one. Again, trying to space them out, make sure that we get the claims. I made the mistake a year or two ago when Berserker came out, the Keanu Reeves book, put all the variants up at the
Daniel and I
same
were
time.
both like,
And it was a mistake. We can all admit that now, looking
learn
back
from
on
our
it,
mistakes.
hindsight. Yeah, we learn and we space out the variants. Not just to make sure that the claims come in real easy, but to make sure you have the opportunity to make it very clear which one you're claiming, and to make sure that you have the opportunity to claim the number of variants you want. You're not missing one out because you're claiming another one. So going up on D, speaking of covers, I mean, one of the most iconic comic book covers of all time, Frank Miller's classic Dark Knight Returns issue number 2. His excessively beefy Bruce Wayne filling up the full space and more. Going to be near mint minus first print, main cover, $75. If you're putting together the Dark Knight classics here, Batman fan. I know we had the setup recently. I very rarely sell the individual issues. One of, again, just the all-time most iconic Batman images, oft imitated, never replicated. Going down on D.
How many on the Batgirl foil?
3.
They are all gone to Eddie Page, Israel Gardino, and Josh Fugate.
Sounds good.
I mean, I know we don't have them priced for the show. I don't know if maybe you've run across these in the warehouse. Do you have older WWF wrestling comic books from the 80s, specifically the one with Hulk Hogan on the cover, Rock of Wrestling?
There are so few 1980s wrestling comics. I usually pull them because it's a lot of crossover with the fan bases, and I know that a lot of comic fans are into classic wrestling, and I want to have those for you. So none tonight, but I'm always on the lookout, and when I find some, you'll see them.
We literally have a warehouse full of unprocessed boxes.
It is full, yeah, top to bottom,
like
wall to wall.
To the point where I think Alan and Sienna were legitimately considering getting additional warehouse space.
Yeah, we have, and I'm not even exaggerating, hundreds, if not thousands, of long boxes of stuff that just has never been looked at by any of us. We buy out stores, we buy whole collections from people all the time, and more books come in than we have time to process. So a lot of times they end up just getting put on the shelf. Very realistically, the more stuff you all buy on the live show and the faster you buy it, the more things get gone through faster because I just have to. But yeah, I'm always, every single week going through those boxes, pulling cool stuff out. So
we definitely have Superman tonight.
Yeah, the first book of the night was a Superman book. Got a couple more Supermans coming up.
No signed slabs tonight.
No signed slabs tonight. No, that is a rarity to get those gold labels just floating around.
Smiley Bob and Robert Bronte are volunteering their time to go through the boxes for comic book payouts.
So you think that would be very helpful, but the fact of the matter is it takes a lot of comic book knowledge to go through those boxes, because we're not just pulling books that you specifically want. We're pulling books that anybody that watches the live show might want. Moreover, we're pulling out all of the books that go in the $1 books, all of the books that go in the $5 books, all of the books that need to get posted online, and all of the books that are worth back issuing for the stores. And just sort of knowing which books are going to which of those 6 different things while you see them efficiently is really something that even the owner Alan doesn't do. Even Sienna doesn't really do it. It's pretty much just me. But I don't know, maybe one day we'll have somebody else trained up to be able to coordinate all those things.
All right, so what is on D?
Sitting on D is Dark Knight Returns issue number 2. It is near mint minus condition, classic Frank Miller cover, first print, main cover.
We do have Creep Show. On A, that is Azza the Barbed, number 1. And actually, it looks like a little mistake was made. That is actually the 1 in 10. But you can get it for cover price.
Yeah, 1 in 10 variant.
$5.
We've got it just cover price. New book from Scout Comics. $5.
Very much a fantasy epic. I was saying it gives me Horizon Zero Dawn vibes. Basically, the main character is expelled from her town because they think she's cursed.
Classic.
And a great evil suddenly falls on the town, and she has to decide: is she going to save the town, or is she going to let it fall to evil and like revenge for what they did to her?
Or is she going to be the evil that makes it fall? You never know until you pick it up.
Adam Smith picking that up as the Bard.
Sounds good. Can you give us some evil fantasy tales? Got Mighty Thor, issue number 14 from the Jason Aaron run. This one with Jane Foster as Thor. If you're picking up that collection, we were talking about the Jane Foster Thor just earlier tonight. $10, near mint condition.
Any Azrael?
I don't know if we have any Azrael tonight.
Yes, there is a
when
new.
He's going to pop up in something.
There's a new Creep Show comic. I think we only have the ratio for that one.
Is that the new R.L. Stein book? Is that the Creep Show?
No, it's called Creep Show.
Oh no, okay.
Would you do the Guardians set on G for 3? You had it 5.
It's 2 $4 books, so let's call it $4. Let's buy one get one free. Going down on F. I think a kind of underrated pair of buddies in the DC universe. You got Flash and Green Lantern in a little bit of peril here. This is the 1 in 25 Daniel Sampre variant. Going to be just $10. Any Flash fans, any Green Lantern fans, $10, a great deal for a 1 in 25.
Yeah, so Guardians for 4 is a deal. I think
Excellent. I have 2 sets of that. If anyone else wants to read that little 2-comic set, $4. You got it.
Mighty Thor is going to Eddie Page.
You got it, Eddie.
I don't think the R.L. Stein book from this week is necessarily a kid's book.
I don't think that it is. His newer stuff, he's kind of aged up along with his audience. So. All right, now a lot of you asking already. Let's go ahead and put out our first of many celebrating Harley Quinn's 30th anniversary. Makes you feel aged, if you're my age, at the very least, and you were watching Batman the Animated Series when it first came on. The Amanda Connor 1 in 25 variant for Harley Quinn anniversary special. One shot, spectacular, huge oversized issue. Amanda Connor obviously defining a lot of facets of the character. Was writing and doing artwork for the New 52 series pretty much through the entire arc, really defining the modern version of Harley Quinn that so many of us now know and love. If you're a big Harley Quinn fan, you absolutely cannot miss out on this 30th anniversary special. If you've never liked Harley Quinn for whatever reason, honestly, this is probably the best shot you've got at falling in love with the character. She has been represented in so many different ways by so many different creators. This book kind of pulls a lot of those different versions all into one. You like a little bit goofier Harley, it's in there. You like a little bit edgier Harley, it's in there. You like a little bit tougher Harley, a little bit nicer Harley. It's everything that is great about this character. Going to be just $20. Looks like one of those Flash variants was claimed. We had 2 copies, so 1 still remaining. This is our last copy on the Flash variant.
Yes, so the Flash variant went to Fabio, and then for the Amanda Connor Harley Quinn, so far I've got Jennifer DuPont, Fabio Cuevas, and Eddie Page. We do have the... Wait, do we have the Archer cover for Harley Quinn?
Yes.
Yes.
a couple Artgerm covers for Harley
Oh,
Quinn.
right,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really look like.
Yeah. So
Oh,
again,
Artgerm.
just we're spreading out a lot of the books. Like I said, this is probably the best week for new books that we've had in months. So just stay tuned. We're gonna get to them all.
Oh, John, since you're a Frank Cho fan, just, definitely tune in to the Halloween special.
Yeah, I got a
Just
couple
gonna
cool
say.
books, something pretty cool. Definitely a show that's not worth missing already, but there's going to be a cool little treat in there. Going down on E, speaking of cool treats and big artists, this is the Superman Unchained issue #1 Director's Cut edition. This is oversized. It comes with the full Scott Snyder script in the back. And as you can tell, you get that Jim Lee kind of fading from the cover into his original pencils. The entire book is his original pencils for the series. I got a couple copies. I'm going to pull one out right here so that I can show it off to you because my goodness, all you Jim Lee fans, full interiors for the entire issue. Jim Lee's original pencils coming at you for just $5. That's less than the original cover price for the book. If you're a Jim Lee fan, if you're a Superman fan, if you're a Scott Snyder fan, or if you're like me and you just love comics and want to see kind of how they're put together, you get the, two absolute masters working on what a comic book script looks like, looking how comic book pencils look and sort of how it all comes together. Those are all going to be near mint condition and just $5.
I got Larry Novins for one. I also
got
got Ralph Cabo, Philip Kane, and Eddie Obergon.
Going up on A. This is one of my all-time favorite books. This is super fun. This is Atomic Robo Real Science Adventures. Basically what Hellboy does with the supernatural, Atomic Robo does with science. He is an automaton created by Nikolai Tesla, and it just kind of has these really fun science adventures. This one, of course, is an homage to Dick Tracy, which is another childhood classic favorite of mine. That one going to be just $4, is in near mint condition. What's really fun about the Real Science Adventures is rather than being like a 6-issue full story arc, they're all anthology series. So there's going to be 2 or 3 different one-shot stories in there. If you've never read Atomic Robo before, it is the perfect introductory point for any lovers of science, any big people who love just fun books. If you really like kind of pulp classic stories with a modern twist, this is the book for you.
I misspoke earlier. Eddie was not claiming the Superman. He was claiming the Guardians on G. Do we have another set of that?
That
Or
is
is that our
our
last?
last set on Guardians.
We have not done the Adam Hughes Harley just yet.
We're getting to them all. Stay tuned. We will get all of those Harley Quinns up tonight. While we're looking at that, we have the Giuseppe Camunculi premium variant for Batman One Bad Day Two-Face. That one is just $10. I'm gonna have to give you the flip up here so you can see both of those faces over my my person. I'll move it. Just cover up the logo. You know it's Batman One Bad Day. Two-Face, $10 down on B, oversized one-shot issue.
Two-Face, premium. I got one going to Fabio. Put it over here.
I'm gonna grab something for Jen and
yes, right. Diamond Cloud. And remember, guys, you have to claim using the letter and the title. We do have more Vanish covers. The Batman B cover, oh, thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Was done by Giuseppe Camuncoli and Arif Prianto. I butchered that, but sorry. So I got Fabio, I got Guy McLeod, I got Jeffrey Mathis.
All caught up.
This
Excellent. This is particularly fun. It's going to be issue #1 of Rocky and His Fiendish Friends from Gold Key Comics. Oversized, Look at that, almost a trade paperback. Issue number 1, very good condition from Gold Key Comics. If you're a big fan of, you got Rocky and Bullwinkle, of course. Little Dudley Do-Right, Sherman and Peabody. It is a whole sort of anthology of all your favorite Rocky and Bullwinkle characters. That one is, again, very good condition. Going to be $40. Of course, we'll go next to Batman with his buddy, longtime ally, the original Robin, Dick Grayson. This is the 1 in 25 Serge Acuna variant for Nightwing, issue number 96. 1 in 25 variant. Again, Nightwing, I mean, really the character of the year last year, blowing up. Everybody's favorite, just $10.
How many?
We have 3 copies.
Just enough.
Looks like those are all claimed already.
I got James Howard, Fabio Cuevas, and Chris St. George.
Speaking of a fan favorite character, I know a character that both Jen and I absolutely adore. The little Wonder Woman.
Hell yeah.
Been a while since I found some classic Wundy. Of course, you got to get it up. Wonder Woman issue number 313. Really high grade from her original series. Near mint condition, just $8. Gonna be an absolute steal. Some of you already asking, so let's go ahead and put it up. Got a lot of Greg Capullo fans, a lot of Todd McFarlane fans. You're already asking about Spawn. Boom! Spawn, issue number 190. Got that absolutely just sick Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane cover. This is in near mint condition. It is $28 on C for Capullo.
All right, I got Christian Navarro picking up a Harley 1 in 25.
Excellent. I think we're down to just 2 or 3 of those. A bunch of them sold. Obviously, we went real hard on the Harley 30th anniversary. If you're picking up these variants, again, you've just got a couple opportunities left.
John Penta is stealing that Wonder Woman on D.
Excellent.
And then the Spawn 190 is going to Israel Verdun.
And I've got a couple of those.
Great, because it's also going to Chris St. George.
Excellent.
And Ralph Cabo.
We have 1 remaining. Got real lucky earlier today. Found 4 copies of this Spawn comic. There is exactly 1 copy left.
There is exactly no copies.
0 copies left.
Final copy went to Nathan.
Going on D. Well, Daredevil, issue 103. Everybody's favorite, Spidey. Hanging out with Daredevil. Black Widow, of course, in the book. Solid mid-grade copy. Very good to fine condition. Going to be just $15. We're looking at big books. This one of the hottest books that there is. They just cast the roll, like a week or 2 ago. We had the slab, went super fast. This one going to be a solid reader copy, a budget copy for any of our Red Sonja fans. Conan the Barbarian, issue number 23 from the original Marvel Comics series. Is going to be the first appearance of Red Sonja. This book is in good condition. It is $50. Now, for reference, I believe the graded copy that we had was like 10 times that price. So this one gonna definitely be a lot less of a strain on those pocketbooks.
They cast Red Sonja. I don't remember the actress's name.
It's somebody though.
I think she's an Italian actress.
That sounds right.
She hasn't really been in a lot of like U.S. based movies. I think
Yet. This is gonna be her breakout role. I can feel it.
Smiley Bob is picking up that Daredevil on D.
Excellent. Go ahead and pop on E, Edge of the Spider-Verse, issue number 4. This is going to be the 1 in 10 variant for just $6. The design variant by Helen Chen. I do believe this really cool way of introducing a ton of new spiders. They took fan designs from just like all over. Whoever wanted to create their own Spider-Verse character picked the best of the best and made them official, real Marvel Comics characters. This one, our debut of Spinstress, which is just an absolutely phenomenal character design, kind of like a Renaissance sort of fashion aesthetic. Super fun, just $6.
How many?
We have 6 total copies.
Matilda Lutz is cast by Red Sonja. Yeah, and I think it's supposed to be a movie.
Yeah, I believe they're doing a Red Sonja movie.
Let's see. Okay. So Eddie Overground is taking that Conan on C.
Sounds good.
So far for Edge of Spider-Verse, I got George Stephanopoulos, I got Aaron Parks, John Megan, Adam Smith, Guy McLeod, and Carlos Gilliam picking up the last copy because you said 6, right?
Yes. Need to double check that number if for whatever reason we need more. Going on C, King Size Special, Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue number 4. This is the big oversized annual. Very good, plus condition, classic Dick Ayers artwork. Gonna be just $20. One of my favorite variants of the day. I gotta I just gotta appreciate how absolutely gruesome this cover is. Huge close up. This is the 1 in 25 variant by Francesco Mattina. Fan favorite. Deceased War of the Undead Gods issue number 2, 1 in 25 variant. Just $10. That's a crazy good deal. That one's going down on D. If you like Mattina, I know a lot of you do. Got that tongue out, got those teeth out.
Yes, we do have the new Titans for this week.
Some more fan favorite characters. I love that this guy is getting out and about and doing a lot of variant covers for other companies. Obviously, you know him and love him as one of the creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kevin Eastman doing the 1 in 50 variant for the Keanu Reeves Berserker issue number 10, written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kint. This is the Kevin Eastman Virgin cover variant, half ratio, just $25. This book is absolutely brutal. Kevin Eastman does an incredible job of capturing, I feel like, just really the essence of the whole book in one singular image. And that one is $25 down on E for Eastman.
John Lucio will take one of those.
I've got a couple of them. If anyone else wants one, $25.
John Lucio is also picking up a Deceased 1 in 25, and Jennifer Dupont as well. Did we only have 2?
Of Deceased? Yes, just 2 copies.
And yes, John Megan, you did get Spider-Verse.
Get some classic X-Men coming in here from the Bronze Age. Doesn't get any better. Chris Claremont. This one gonna be. I remember this is before John. Wow, mid-air touch. Look at me, like a real athlete. Dave Cockrum still doing the artwork. Uncanny X-Men issue 122. We got the origin of Colossus. You also have the first time that Mastermind is reintroduced in the Bronze Age after his Silver Age. Of course, one of the original members of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutant, when he takes on the alias Jason Wingard, which of course sets up the entire Dark Phoenix saga right before he is a prominent member of the Hellfire Club. Solid mid-grade copy, fine condition, $40 for all of our classic X-Men collectors.
No, Israel, I don't have you down as local pickup and carry. The only thing I see on the sheet that you filled out is just your address. So please fill out the sheet again and select local pickup. Anytime you want to make a change to how you get your books, make sure you fill out the sheet and send us a message letting us know as well.
Going up on D, we got some giant size Defenders issue number 1. Fabulous first edition. Got a little Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange, Hulk, and Namor. You got Valkyrie in the mix, just $25. Fine, very fine condition. Because you demanded it. Titans United Blood Pact issue number 1. This is the 1 in 50 variant by Stephanie Byrne. Really charming. Just all of the original new Teen Titans all together. 1 in 50 variant for $35.
Chris Tillman will take the Defenders on D.
You've got it. Chris, since I know you're watching, I actually have a book that you might be interested in. You don't have to be the one that claims it, obviously. It's going to be super cool, hot ticket item. This is the Comics Interviews Super Special. We're going to put it down on H. It is the Masters of Marvel. You've got full interviews with John Byrne, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, Roy Thomas, George Perez, Steve Gerber, Jim Shooter, and more. You've got a Mike Zeck Secret Wars cover. But Chris, I know that you're going to be interested because you got Stan the Man talking like for pages and pages about the Silver Surfer, the origins of the character, and kind of some of the things that they wanted to do with him. Any Silver Surfer fans? I actually had to stop and read the Jack Kirby interview earlier today when I found this book because it is so cool. From the mid 1980s. It is in fine condition.
Chris, we're doing a new thing. Can you say the letter and the name?
Yeah, if you want to give us the title and the letter, make sure, just because we have a lot of variants for a lot of different books, we want to make sure everything is as clear as possible. So there's like H comic interviews, and that book is yours.
Chris St. George is taking the Titans on G.
Excellent. I believe that is our only copy.
Chris Tillman is officially claiming the comics
Sounds
interview.
Good. You're going to love it.
He said, oh, yeah, claim. So that's why I was like,
yeah.
Let's
That's fair.
hold everyone to the same standards.
This is pretty cool little classic artwork being repurposed for obvious reasons. Tim Sale.
Yeah.
A name that you don't get to see doing any new artwork. One of the all-time greats doing Vampirella Strikes. This is the 1 in 10 icon cover variant for just $5.
Yeah, I guess they're doing a line called Modern Icons.
Yeah, where they're taking the biggest and best artists. Tim Sale, one of the all-time greats. $5 for any of our Vampirella fans or anybody that just misses seeing Tim Sale artwork. Let's be honest, an absolute master.
I got Larry for 1. Guy McLeod. What issue number did you say it was again?
I didn't. I don't know what issue number it is, Jen.
I put a sticky note.
That's a good question. It is issue number 5.
Okay. And it is gone.
And they're all claimed. All right. This is the Jeremy special. 2 books, very similar, but also very different. So just be very clear with which one you are claiming. It's going to be our first preview book of the night. I just realized we haven't got to any of them because the variants have been so good and the classic books have been so good. Just a great show. Usagi Yojimbo issue number 1. First print, main cover. You're looking at very fine to near mint condition for $125 or very good to fine condition for just $50. The very good to fine condition has some minor water staining on the interior pages. You're really not going to notice it from the cover at all. It was really just like a deep dive. I mean, I'll give you the close-up on the lower grade copy right there. Like, it looks crisp. And for just $50, if you're filling in that collection, cannot beat it. It is the first ever solo Usagi Yojimbo
Someone will
book.
take the Usagi on G.
You've got it. That was our higher grade copy.
For a second, I thought you were going to be like, we have another.
$50 book still available.
The condition on H is very good fine.
Yeah, it is very good.
Would you do it for 40? You have it at 50.
I will do it for 40. And as it turns out, Jen, I do have a couple copies in that condition with pretty much the exact same staining. So $40 is going to be our new price. If anyone else wants Usagi Yojimbo, issue number 1, first print, main cover, looks so nice. Just had some kind of minor water staining on it.
Robert Bronte will take the other copy.
And I have one more copy remaining. So 2 down and 3 if you include the higher grade copy. 1 to go. This is our last copy on the board.
Making a new sticky. And yeah, John, last week's Superman Son of Kal-El ratio was probably one of my favorite variants of the year. The one with Streaky and Crypto.
All of our copies came in damaged.
Yeah.
We didn't have it up on the show. I didn't even see it yet.
Well,
I guess I saw it a couple weeks ago when I did the preview post.
Yeah, but like you didn't see it in person.
Yeah. Going on D because you demanded it. Creep Show issue number 1 from Image Comics. This one's super cool. Paul Dini, Harley Quinn co-creator, working with personal friend Chris Burnham to bring this spooky new comic just in time for Halloween season. 1 in 10 variant for just $6.
How many on those?
We have 4 copies.
Exactly as many as I need.
Perfect. It's crazy that we have like the exact number for almost everything except for the couple of things that we've sold out of and had more people claiming.
And reminder, just because I also noticed that I'm slipping, make sure you are claiming with the letter and the title. So Robert, can you run that claim again for Creep Show?
Yeah, so yeah, just make sure you're saying like D Creep Show so we make sure that we're getting everything correct. So in this case, you're going to say D Disney for Disney's Magic Kingdom issue number 2. This is really cool. It's got some new material. It's got some classic material. You'll notice Carl Barks, the classic good Donald Duck artist, in there. This is celebrating the 60th anniversary of the opening of the Magic Kingdom. Huge oversized issue. Original MSRP on that was $7. We've got it for just $5. Any Disney fans, this is a really fun book.
And didn't they just celebrate the 75th?
I believe they did. This was, I think, IDW shortly after they got the rights to it. And let's see. Another one you all specifically asked for. I think I've got it right here. Right here. Going on G for Art Germ. This is the 1 in 50 Art Germ foil variant featuring, we'll call it the Moments After variant. Of course, a little bit of a play off of the original first appearance of Harley Quinn in Batman Adventures 12. You have her in that first appearance classic animated series costume along with Poison Ivy. I love that they put Batgirl tied up in the corner box. That is so clever. I love the way that Art Germ translates his style into the Bruce Timm style for this anniversary issue. That one, I believe, is, it's easily going to be one of the hottest books of the year. $90 on G.
Robert, yes, we did get you for Creep Show. Just remember when you're claiming, claim with the letter and the title. Would you do Sergeant Fury on C for 10 for Smiley Bob? You have it at 20.
I'll do it for 13. You want to come up 3, I'll go down 7. Going on I Radiant Black, number 18. This is the 1 in 25 Wayland variant cover. If you've been following Radiant Black, absolutely stellar series. Another 1 in 25, just $10.
Oh, James, just wait until you see the Adam Hughes. 13 works for Smiley Bob.
You got it.
Smiley Bob will also take that Harley Quinn.
We have 2 copies. So 1 copy purchased, 1 copy remaining. I already set that on the side. Perfect. Good. So yeah, exactly 1 copy left on the Art Germ foil variant for Harley Quinn's 30th anniversary special.
She looks good for 30.
Right? Jen, 30 is the new 20, I always say.
Is the interior water damage on Usagi dirty or clean?
There is, I mean, it's noticeable even after it's been pressed. So there's like a little bit going on in there, but I will show you what we're dealing with here. So there's your front and back cover. Again, they look really good. You can see, I mean, maybe just barely like the little bit in the middle right there. I don't even know if that shows up on camera or not.
It doesn't.
Yeah, that's how minor it is. There's just that kind of shadow of where the water ran through.
And Corey Fisher will take our final copy.
Sounds of this?
Yeah.
Watch everybody who bought one get them send off. CGC doesn't even really notice, and they all come back as like very fine human or something crazy.
I mean, people have been posting their when they get their book back from CGC in the group, and CGC has been harsh lately.
They have been a little bit more. I think there was a little backlash when they got so far behind and they pushed things through for like a month or two, and they're finally getting back to their standards, which is good, I think. All right, going on C. This is a complete 3-issue miniseries, Carnage 1, 2, and 3. That is the complete story from the Axis crossover. That is just $15. All 3 issues in near mint condition. I had a book. Here it is. For A, the Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day, issue number 5 in Hyuk Lee 1 in 50 variant for just $20 going down on A. We do only have 1 copy of this one tonight. So if you're a big Marvel follower, Marvel zombie picking up those Marvel variants, it is already gone.
Oh yeah, Nathan, the whole acetate gate debacle was sure something.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that. I've already been told that I spent too much time explaining other things today.
Variants are us. Oh, wait until tomorrow, George. That's really the variants are us.
Yeah, tomorrow. All variants, all night long. Starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Be here. You do not want to miss out. If you're a variant fan, which I'm sure a lot of you are based on how quickly things are flying tonight, tune back in tomorrow. We have the one per store Francesco Francavilla. This is Stuff of Nightmares issue number 1, the brand new book by Goosebumps creator R.L. Stein. You asked if this was appropriate for children. Here's a man with his guts being literally ripped out graphically by zombies on the cover. I think that should tell you about the feel for the horror that is going to be in this book. Just $10. Francesca Francavilla, an absolute horror master. Did the Afterlife with Archie series, and then kind of transition that into the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which of course got picked up for I think 4 seasons on Netflix.
Something like that. And so it's a 1 per store, but we have 4 stores.
Yes,
we actually
as it
have
turns
2
out,
copies.
we have multiple stores.
They
Sounds
are
like
gone.
They're both claimed.
I got John Megan and Adam Smith coming in first. And
Check,
for that
check.
Axe Judgment Day, we only had 1 copy, and first on my feed was Fabio.
Move some things.
But don't worry, we have more copies,
I'll say
more
a
covers.
couple more covers for that, so stay tuned. Make sure you get them. Put up some classic, high grade, looking at like very fine to near mint. Avengers issue 247, going up on A.
Yes, Ralph, we
Got
got
Star
you for
Fox
Creep
and
Show.
Cersei. Going on H. As can't hold everything Hulk forever. So how about a little giant-sized Hulk issue number 1, 68 big pages, going to be solid mid-grade fine plus. Of course, the giant-sized phenomenon from Marvel Comics, 1975, when they relaunched the X-Men and had a bunch of other giant-sized books. My only gripe is that they didn't switch it up for the Hulk and call it Hulk size, but you get it. That one's going to be just $20 down on H.
How does Hulk keep his hair so shiny? Well, if we've learned anything
Gamma.
from the She-Hulk show,
It's the
it's
gamma
just-
radiation.
Yeah. Add a bit of gamma to your shampoo.
May or may not work in real life. It guaranteed to make it glow.
Yep. Would you do that radiant black for 8? You have it at 10.
Yeah, I will. As it turns out, I will.
What issue was it again?
Number 18. Going on B, Black Adam, issue number 25. I do believe just earlier today, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posting out the official movie poster of him curled up on the throne, very reminiscent of the cover from the 52 series. I am so stoked for this movie. Black Adam has long been one of my favorite DC villains ever since that 52 series that he was in. I'm a big Shazam guy. I have like a Shazam costume and everything. Was that?
I was confirming that you do.
Oh yes,
I have
yeah,
seen
confirmed. It's got gold and spandex and everything. It's got the little cape. 125 variant. This one, of course, going into some of his Egyptian origins. You've got Dr. Fate, the helmet of Naboo in there. Going to be 1 in 25 variant for $10.
No Disturbed Dark Messiah. Emilio is taking the giant size Hulk on H.
And as it turns out, Jen,
We have another.
2 copies
Ooh,
of
nice
that book
reveal.
tonight in the exact same grade. So if anyone else wants one, $20, fine plus condition, giant size Hulk classic. Going on I. How about a little Mandalorian? My 9-year-old nephew's favorite Star Wars character. Really getting into Star Wars. I could not be a more proud uncle. Going to be just cover price, $5. If you picked up the first couple Mandos, this is going to be the 3rd appearance of Jin and Grogu in the comic book series. What's not to love? Any Star Wars fans from any age have absolutely taken to The Mandalorian. It is sort of every aspect of Star Wars that people love. It's all found in this series. Looks like those are starting to be claimed already. We do have a couple copies available. This is first print, main cover. $5.
We already sold a copy of H for 20, so we cannot do a deal on that. I got William Drummond for Mando. Eric Kane will take that 1 in 25 for Black Adam.
You've got it. I've got 2 copies of Black Adam. If anyone else wants one more is still available.
Barry Kaplan will take a Mando.
Excellent. We have the 1 in 25 Tula Lote variant for Catwoman. This is issue number 47. Love the use of color in the background here. Good contrast with Catwoman's all-black costume. Great job showing the motion of the whip.
Oh, yeah.
Really frames the
James
character.
Howard will take that.
You've got it, James. I believe just the one
Just the
copy
one.
of that. To see for Combat, some classic Joe Kubert GI Combat issue 149. Very good condition, just $5. That tower's coming down on us. This one particularly cool when they were getting an oversized issue, making sure you really got a bang for your buck. You get a Haunted Take story and a Sergeant Rock story. Oversized issue, $5, very good condition on C. I can get it to stand up there. Going on D, some more foil coming at you. The Lee Bermejo 1 in 50 variant for the oversized Batman Dear Detective. This is in near mint minus condition. Got it for just $40 for all our Bat fans hanging out tonight.
On G, that is the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special 150 Stanley Artgerm Lau foil variant.
That was a mouthful, Jen.
And we have already sold one, so we cannot take any deals on it. The GI Combat went to Bill Scott. Harley Bass will take Berserker
on
1
E
in 50.
We have one copy remaining on that book. That is the Kevin Eastman variant. Had a couple, sold a couple. One left. Final copy. Down on C, $25.
And you got about 6 minutes until break.
Excellent. Let's go and pop up another preview book. Weird Science Fantasy, issue number 24 from the 1950s. Comics Code Authority, Al Feinstein classic cover, issue number 24. I love the rocket on the side to kind of frame the image of classic space exploration. That book is in good condition. It's got a couple chips, but is otherwise complete. $125 for all of our classic EC collectors. If you're starting to get into spooky season, it doesn't get any better than the EC books. The Weird Science Fantasy has a lot more weird than you would expect from a science fiction book. They're all going to have those kind of weird twist endings. You're going to see a lot of like alien stories and stuff like that. They're not going to be as over the top and gory as a lot of the direct horror books, but still absolutely adult themed mature stories with some of the all-time best artists to ever draw comics.
All right, so 2 offers for you.
Yeah, what you got?
Would you do the X-Men 122 on F for 30? I have it at 40.
Yeah, let's do it.
Would you do the Dear Detective 1 in 50 for 25? You have it at 40.
We'll do that one for 30 also. If you want to do that, we can take an extra $10 off.
I got George Stephanopoulos for Armando.
Go ahead and pop up the Batman Superman World's Finest issue number 7. This is the 1 in 10 Pete Woods variant for just $10. An absolutely incredible visage of the World's Finest tandem, Batman and Superman. A little reminiscent of the Superman Batman series of their, I think the C cover was the one that had them both on it. Just $10.
Let's see, Fabio will take one. We have one more. Oh, no.
Yeah, we have a couple copies of that, so if anyone else wants one, let us know.
Ralph is passing on the counter.
Sure, well, if anyone else wants to pick up that Dear Detective, $30. Let's get up another one of these, because that first cover sold out so well. Stuff of Nightmares, issue number 1 from Boom Comics. This is the 1 in 25 variant. Going to be just $15 if you're picking up those R.L. Stine books. This one down on F.
For stuff.
For stuff. classic Silver Age Superman on G, issue number 172. Just $5 for a Silver Age Soup. So this book is in fair condition. It has seen better days, but if you like reading Silver Age Superman, cannot beat a $5 price tag.
All right. Fabio is going to take that deal for that your detective.
You got it.
And then Bernie Keeney is picking up a 1 in 25 for Stuff of Nightmares. We still have a couple copies.
Check.
Any other pre-code horror?
I
feel like we're
probably
saving
not
most of it.
tonight.
I feel like most of it's probably getting saved for.
We'll have a few of them on the Halloween show, and I think maybe one or two before that. We'll see. Going on H from original creator. Of course, you had to have him do a cover. The Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special, Bruce Timm variant. It's $10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need to spend a ton of time talking to you about how great Bruce Timm is at drawing the character that he created.
Can you get me that Dear Detective when you get a chance?
Yes.
And how many on that Harley on H?
Harley on H, 4 total copies.
I need all 4.
All 4 claimed, not at all surprising. Let's go with the...
So I got Jennifer DuPont, Aaron Parks, Guy McLeod, and Mario Kelly.
Sounds good. We're going I, Deceased War of the Undead Gods. This is the 1 in 50 by Sun Kamunaki. Absolutely gorgeous Wonder Girl variant. Going to be $50. I'll give you the close-up on that because, let's be honest, that's just incredible artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Going on I.
Harley's. That Deceased is going to Fabio. And yes, we have more Vanished covers. Don't you worry.
Yes.
Still haven't done the A cover.
Do not you worry. And I'll tell you what, because I think we're right about at that halftime, we're going to put up 2 more books here. We've got from the original full-size Marvel Comics series, Masters of the Universe issue number 2. You got Orko in there. The coming of the Meteorbs. You got real high grade, near mint minus from Star Comics. He-Man, Sword of Power, just $10. Because you demanded it, didn't want to make you wait through the break for one more cover of Vanish. First print, main cover, near mint condition, Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman. Going to be the Ryan Stegman full color cover. This is the book you've all been waiting for. Cover price, just $4.
We have so many.
We have a few copies, so anyone who wants one, get the claim in. Claim 2 copies. We're going to let that one run throughout the break. Keep the claims coming in, and we will be right back.
Let me actually find the ball.
And the new Ultimate Comics.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a right feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One time, please.
them more.
I've been caught with my in my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there.
Back.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Comics Live Show. It's time to play the game.
All right, so I got Cliff Baker, John Megan, Bernie Keeney, Aaron Parks, Sky Masad, and George Stephanopoulos for a Vanish on I. We still have more. And Mario Shelley wants to know, would you do H for 5? You have it at 10.
We'll do it for 7. You can come up $2. You've got it. A bunch of you claimed Vanish. Again, we've got copies. Keep those claims rolling in. If you want to make me a new tag for $7 on Masters of the Universe, number 2, near mint minus condition.
There you go.
Thank you. Pop that right there.
Our counter was 7.
$7. All right.
That works.
Sounds good. I've got a couple copies. If anyone else wants one for $7, you've got it.
Yeah, I was wondering why you had me make a tag, because I was like, someone might just take it.
All right. You know the game. Top slot. Going to be 4 items that are very similar in different conditions. So just be very, very clear with which one you are claiming. Now, we've told you this multiple times throughout the night. I'm just going to reiterate it right now. You have to claim with the letter and the title to make sure that you get the right copy. Otherwise, it's just too confusing. We have too many different copies. The title is going to be New Mutants. It's going on A, B, C, and D. This is New Mutants issue number 87. It is one of my all-time favorite characters. First appearance of Cable. You're looking for a book to send off to the CGC Todd McFarlane signing. Right here, huge first appearance. He is the cover artist along with co-creator Rob Liefeld. Here he is in all of his Cable-y glory. If you've ever wondered why this cover is far and away the best Rob Liefeld cover ever, it is because Todd McFarlane inks it. We've got it in very fine condition for $75. That's insane for such a huge key issue. Very fine to near mint condition for just $100. If you want real high grade near mint copy, CGC slabbed, $225, or even higher, 9.6, just $305. Any big Cable fans, any New Mutant fans, any Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, a lot going on here. You've got all over the price points.
Sorry, A.
A is claimed.
Bill Scott is taking New
That is our budget copy. Just $25 more to get a higher grade copy on B.
McFarlane did the inks, I think?
Yes, Todd McFarlane does inks. You can see his signature on the cover in his classic little script box, his little scroll that he likes to do.
Dan Grant wants to know if you do 80 for B, you have it at 100. We just sold this one for $7.
Let's go. I'll split the difference, call it 90. We'll take that one down to 90. And if you want to make me another tag.
Yes. That one's the VF near mint one?
Yes.
Okay. 90 works.
90 works, and I have a couple copies in very fine near mint condition. So if anyone else is going for very fine near mint, $90 it is. And then of course we have the 2 slabbed copies, $225 and $305.
All right, got an offer from Smiley Bob.
Yeah, what you got?
Would you do the high grade? So I'm assuming the slab on D. Yes. High grade high grade New Mutants 87 on D. 275. You have it at 305.
As I just put them up, I will do my go around. Give me one go around. If nobody makes a better offer or claims it outright, I will do 275. But I'll give people a chance to take a look at it, check their bank accounts, and see if they want to jump up on it. I think that's a fair compromise. We've got Boom Studios Berserker issue number 10, first print, I think this one was the main cover, the Kevin Eastman, right?
I
Maybe,
don't
maybe not.
know anymore.
Yeah, there's so many variants on this book. No, this is the Kevin Eastman variant, but not the ratio variant, the open order variant. If you were looking at that $25 copy, didn't want to sink $25 into it, just $4, get the logo on it, a little bit more common. Going on A, $4.
There's so many.
I'm gonna say we have a couple. I think we have 3 total copies on that one.
I don't. There it is.
That's
Okay.
what my post-it note said.
All right. Do we have any of this? Yes, we do have the sketch variants for Vanish. We cannot do a deal on Nightmares on F because we've already sold a copy. How many copies did you say? You have 3?
3.
They're gone. I got Corey Fisher, Jennifer
Excellent.
DuPont, and Bernie Keeney. Thank you.
Going on E, this one's going to go super fast to get those fingers ready. I believe this is J. Scott Campbell's Harley Quinn 30th anniversary. Cover price $10. We're just gonna moving right along.
How many on those?
Just 3.
Not yet.
I'm sure it'll be just a moment. We'll go ahead and talk about Astonishing Tales, issue number 8. This one, I feel like a super underrated key issue, one of the most significant books in regards to one of the most significant characters in all of Marvel Comics. It is the first appearance of Cynthia Von Doom, Dr. Doom's mother, and a huge plot point in a number of the all-time best Dr. Doom stories. This book is in good to very good condition. Do not be at all surprised when you hear that name as soon as Doom is introduced into the Marvel live action universe, quite possibly as early as Black Panther 2 coming out next month. Or is that one 2 months from now?
It's in November.
Coming out in a month or two, just $25.
Robert, make sure you claim with the letter and the title.
Yeah, especially tonight. As you can see, we have a lot of copies of the same book, or a lot of variants, a lot of Vanish, a lot of Harley Quinns, a lot of Batmans. Make sure you're giving us the letter and the title.
Also, we never know if you're having lag.
Yeah, especially with how fast we're going through a lot of books tonight, too.
All right, Robert will take that Astonishing Tales.
Excellent.
We're sold out of the Harley.
I thought we might be.
Thank you. The Harley went to Aaron Park, Jennifer DuPont, and Willie T.
On A for you Donny Cates fans from his Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman getting the band back together from their Venom run. Venom issue number 5. This is going to be the 3rd full appearance of Null after he first shows up in issue number 3. First print, main cover, near mint condition. You got Venom with the wings, just $12 going up on A.
George Stephanopoulos will take that Venom.
You've got it. We'll take this moment to pop up Batman, One Bad Day, Two-Face. This is the 1 in 50 variant for just $20 by Christian Ward. Going down on E for Two-Facey. Let's see. Got some more Vampirella strikes. This is the 1 in 30 Segovia variant for just $6. Got Vampirella hanging out in a giant cocktail glass, skull in hand, covered in blood. You know how she likes it. This one was issue number 5 we established, this week's new issue. Got the
Sold out on the One Bad Day, 1 in 50. I got Fabio, George Stephanopoulos, and Guy McLeod.
Sounds good.
how many on the van?
Just two copies.
Okay. They are sold out. I got Jennifer DuPont and James Howard coming in first.
Check. We have the new issue of Firefly, the all-new Firefly issue number 8. Really cool River Tam cover. The 1 in 15 variant for just $10. Going on F. Oh, this is so cool. I wish I had seen this. This is the first print main cover, I do believe, for the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special. I did not even realize it's kind of like a before and after going on with her 1 in... What was the ratio on that? 25? With the 1 in 25 Amanda Connor variant. That is so clever. Yeah, she's got the 30th anniversary Happy 30 Harley cake, sticks of dynamite in it. The 1 in 25 variant just after the dynamites exploded. Super
wait,
fun.
that's clever.
Yeah.
All right. So we have not heard back from Monsieur Bob, and actually, Nathan says he will do the New Mutants 96 on layaway and pay off his Saga set.
Perfect. Well, that answers that question. I'm actually just gonna so again, be incredibly clear with which one you're claiming, just so you can get them kind of the before and after image here. I'm gonna pull this one up because we had, I think, 2 copies left. Any more Harley Quinn fans? They're both the Amanda Connor covers. This is going to be the cover price cover, $10, cake, dynamite. And then the 1 in 25 variant, $20, cake exploded.
And then also Seth Decker will take the Firefly.
You've got it, Seth. There are so many variants for so many of these books that it's kind of difficult to not have more than one Harley up at a time, but we're getting it done.
Mario Celli will take the Harley Quinn University A cover. How many on those?
Just 3.
I got Aaron Park picking up a 1 in 25.
And I think we're now down to just 1 or 2 copies left on that 1 in 25. Came up earlier in the show. If you tuned in a little late and maybe missed out, now is your chance. On F, we have Wind, Thorn in the Sky number 2. This is the 1 in 10 Corona variant for just $6. Wind, one of the most popular books we've ever put up on the Ultimate Comics Live show. The James Tynion the Fourth project from Boom Comics, huge hit series. Just $6 for the 1 in 10 ratio on that. We've got don't have a variant out for this one at the moment. Batman, Superman, World's Finest, issue number 7. Mark Waid keeping that run going. First print, main cover, just $4 down on D.
Wind, 1 in 10, going to Jennifer DuPont.
We got a couple of those if anyone else wants one. The royal cover for G.I. Joe, issue number 298. Getting close to the end. They're closing this out. Larry Hama still writing it. Started writing back in the 1980s for Marvel Comics, issue number 1. Did almost all, if not all, of the Marvel Comics series, and then has done, I believe, all of the IDW series. Closing it out with issue number 300. This is 298 from IDWs. This is the 1 in 10 variant, featuring, of course, Snake Eyes, because how could you not? You only got a few chances left.
Seth Decker will take that.
You got it.
Thank you.
About some DC versus Vampires All-Out War. This is the James Stokoe 1 in 25 Deadman versus Bane variant. I love this cover. 1 in 25, just $10.
Bobby will take it.
That one is claimed. Oh yeah, had these ones pulled, I was pretty excited about because I do believe the new Disney Plus show comes out next week with Andor. Yeah. How about his first appearance in Cassian and K2SO, the Rogue One one-shot that came out featuring the two heroes before their untimely demise. This book is going to be in near mint condition. It is the Pepe Larraz variant, just $20. Going on G for Gone Too Soon. The Alan Tudyk, hopefully reprising his role in the Andor series. I think we can all agree that everything is better when Alan Tudyk is in it.
Do we only have one of those?
We have only one of those.
Aaron Parks came in first.
You've got it. Also only have one on the a book that I was expecting to be a lot more expensive for how rarely I have seen it come up and how cool it is. This is Lobo, Judge Dredd, Psycho Bikers versus the Mutants from Hell. Alan Grant, John Wagner, near mint condition, just $8. If you like cool sci-fi dudes with big guns on motorcycles, just icing fools, this is the book for you. Larry. Another Edge of Spider-Verse. I believe this one was the open order variant for the debut of Spinster here. Going to be just $5. Spin Stress. Thank you.
Let's see. Barry Kaplan will take a Vanish A cover. Yeah, we still got plenty of those Vanish A covers, guys. George Stephanopoulos will take an Edge of Spider-Verse variant.
Excellent. We got a couple of those. Open order, just $5. So if anyone
Mario
wants one.
Kelly.
We've got this one. I'm almost certain is the main cover for Berserker issue number 10, the infamous Berserker by Keanu Reeves, Matt Kint. Would be just $4 down on H.
We also got Carlos Gilliam for an Edge of Spider-Verse.
Excellent. Thank you. Keep those coming in. Like we said, we've got a handful of them. A couple of them sold already. We can go ahead and replace I with the main cover for Batman One Bad Day Two-Face coming at you. Just $8. So if you're looking out to nab the main cover, want to read the story, maybe you're picking up one or two of those high ratio variants once you read your copy. $8. Here it is down on I.
We still have more Vanish covers to go through. We're just spacing them out to make it easier on me.
We do. Yeah, when all of the slots just read Vanish, it is very difficult for us to keep up with.
Tony has learned from his Berserker experience.
Everybody gets one mistake. That was the one.
F is Wind Thrown in the Sky number 2, the 1 in 10. I think Corona variant is that?
Yes, that is correct. We've got the Exterminators issue number 1 in 10 variant for $6 up on A. Keeping our X books together up here. Got B. How about some Golden Age pre-DC Comics From 1956, Black Hawk. This is issue number 102 from Quality Comics. It is in good condition. We've got that for $20. Sorry, good to very good condition. Kind of splitting the uprights. Before DC acquired them, Quality, one of the first publishers bought out by DC Comics. They've obviously done it a few times. Fawcett, probably the most famous of them.
Let's see. I got Eddie Page picking up Harley A cover. So we're down to our final Harley A cover. We have an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, goodness. We'll try to get through. No, we will get through all of the other Batman and Vanish variants tonight, starting with the highest ratio, C4 Capullo, the Greg Capullo sketch cover variant. Look at that gorgeous artwork. You got the blue line from the original art page on there. Exact reproduction of his pencils. 1 in 200 variant. We had a lot of the main cover. We have one of this high ratio bad boy. Going to be just $120.
Brandon Curran would like to know
Yes.
if you do Black Hawk on B for 15, you have it at 20.
Yes, we can do that.
And Charlie Bass is taking that 1 in 200 on C for $120.
You've got it.
I don't think we got the 1 in 25 Berserkers. They might have come in damaged. I don't know about the 1 in 100. Did we have that in the box?
Maybe. We'll get to that when this one is cleared out. I'm not sure exactly which of all the Berserkers are in here at the moment. But when that one gets peeled, we'll put another one up. Garen Ding Dang Teed. Kind of like parsing out the stacks of books that still have multiple variants left to make sure.
Oh yeah, we still got Harley.
Them all. Yeah, there's still a few Harleys.
You haven't put up my favorite yet.
Berserkers. We've still got a few Vanishes.
The Vanishes haven't vanished.
Believe it or not, we still have 1 or 2 on Vampirella Strikes. Here's a Ben Caldwell. I love this cover. This is the 1 in 25 variant, $5. Her standing in the blood rain with the umbrella. Got the blood smear on her lips. Obviously, we got a couple Vampirella fans. Vampirella Strikes issue number 5 down on B for Ben. All right, gonna get our final variant cover. This is Todd Nyuk for Batman Superman World's Finest, issue number 7, 1 in 50 variant with just the entire Bat and Super family. This is so charming. You of course have Nightwing front and center, Red Hood. You got Damian, you've got Dick, you've got John, you've got Babs, you've got Connor. Jimmy Olsen, I love that he's included in it down here. You've got Supergirl, you've got Supergirl, you've got Supergirl.
But you got the Super Sons.
Yeah, I love that they're together. Just so much fun. Half ratio, $25. All your favorites. Put that one up on D.
I think we have the Mando variant.
Yes, we do. We do have some more Mandalorian. Matter of fact, I had it sitting on top of the box right here. A lot of Ryan Stegman fans out tonight. For obvious reason, his big new book with Donnie Cates. Here he is doing the variant cover, the 1 in 50 for the Mandalorian. Super badass. Just one copy of this. $60 Mandalorian issue number 3.
All right, George Stephanopoulos came in first for that Mando.
Sure.
Fabio Cuevas and John Penta are each taking a Bat Superman.
Excellent. Those are the only 2 copies we have on that book.
Mario Celli is taking a Vampirella Strikes 1 in 25.
Excellent. We have 2 copies of that, so 1 copy remaining. This is our final copy. $5 for the 1 in 25 variant. see. How about some Silver Age? Somebody asked for Silver Age Marvel. You wanted the best. You got it. Strange Tales, issue 140. Good minus condition, but it's coming at you for just $5. You've got Nick Fury, Doctor Strange, $5. Because I am sucker for Silver Age.
It's going to Smiley Bob. Brandon, just make sure that when you're claiming, you claim using the letter and the title. So it's going to Smiley because he claimed using the letter and the title.
For which book?
Strange Tales.
Sounds good.
I figured you didn't have an extra one of those.
I do not. Sometimes I do.
Yeah, you surprised me in the past.
Go up on D for Marvel Double Feature, issue number 1. It reprints Tales of Suspense number 84 and number 77, which is the first full appearance of Peggy Carter. We've already seen her in Captain Carter in live action. Obviously, she's in the Avengers and Captain America movies as Peggy Carter. She is in the animated What If series as Captain Carter and is the subject of the first episode of What If Season 2 as well. Haley Atwell really taking that character to new heights. Jack Kirby cover, high grade, very fine condition, just $20. Gonna set you back way less than a Tales of Suspense 77.
The One Bad Day on Ice A cover, right?
The One Bad Day, yeah, I believe this is
okay.
First print main cover. Let me double check that. Javier Fernandez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
okay. Drew Bryant will take one of those.
Also based on the number of copies we have available. I feel like probably not a variant.
Would you do the Marvel double feature for 15? You have it at 20.
Yeah, let's do it.
And that Marvel double feature went to Guy McLeod.
All right, don't have one of these up, so you know we've got to. The 1 in 100 variant for Vanish, issue number 1. The Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman. This is Ed McGuinness getting in on the variant cover game. You know I love Ed McGuinness. He famously was the first ongoing artist on the Deadpool series with Joe Kelly. He did Superman Batman with Jeff Loeb. He's just done freaking everything. Did a really phenomenal run on Avengers with Jason Aaron. I love that they got him for Vanish. There you go. 1 in 100 sketch cover variant, just $50.
Also, that's just giving me major, the 3 Joker covers that they did, the black and white?
Yes.
It's giving me major vibes.
I could see that. I feel like Ed McGuinness is the guy you get when you want something to look like very super heroic. And absolutely carrying that. Speaking of some big image books, we've got the Scotty Young variant for issue number 3? Number 5 already. Twig, issue number 5. Final issue, the conclusion to the original series. Scotty Young sketch cover, 1 in 100 variant, $90. Going on D.
I don't think 3 Jokers went to 15 printing.
Although I honestly wouldn't be that surprised if it did.
Larson, our payment options are whatever PayPal accepts. We send you a PayPal invoice, and whatever PayPal lets you use to pay that is what we accept.
So we'll invoice you through PayPal, but you can pay with a credit card. You can pay with your PayPal account. I think you can link a bank account up to PayPal.
I think they do crypto too.
Yeah, they take crypto now. So you have a lot of options going through PayPal. You don't need a credit card. You don't need to have...
You don't even need a PayPal account.
You don't even need a PayPal account. Yeah, it sends a link to your email that you gave us. Speaking of the Bat family, this is going to be Nightwing issue number 96.
A cover.
Yeah, first print, main cover. I love it's like the Bat Bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you got to get the doggo up there front and center. You got Batman, all the Robins, Babs, Steph. $4. How could you not? Tom Taylor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still writing this book. Wind. I feel like mentally I'm just like going through like which of the big books do we not have a copy out on at the moment. So let's go ahead and put it up. I think it's our biggest book of the variants for the night. This is the Adam Hughes 1 in 100 foil variant for Harley Quinn 30th anniversary one shot. Our only copy. I'm going to give you the close up on this. You got to, again, F Harley Quinn to claim. I adore that bursting out of the original Harley Quinn design is all of the major character designs for Harley Quinn throughout the years. You've got the new 52 Harley Quinn. You've got the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. You even got like the Harleen, like just as the psychiatrist. You've got her in the straitjacket from that classic new 52 variant that Adam Hughes did. It's one of the best Harley Quinn covers. So clever. So much fun. Obviously, Adam Hughes really well known for his cheesecake covers. This one, I feel like, does a great job of getting the whole 30-year history of such a major character into one book without being really like excessively sexual in any way. It is just gorgeous. It is adorable. It is still really fun, and I just love everything about it. And it's foil.
Ralph, remember we are only accepting claims if you claim using the letter.
Yeah, full claim, letter, and title. So if you're claiming that one, F Harley Quinn.
Which I'm sure is something Joker loves to say.
Come on now, Jen.
Yeah, so I'm not accepting any claims that are just the letters. So Guy McLeod picked up a Nightwing on E. We have one remaining.
Excellent.
We haven't sold the normal Hughes cover yet, I don't think. Do we have
Yeah,
one?
non-variant one. We'll see. Again, we're doing one Harley cover at a time, so.
And George, I got you for another copy of the Edge of Spider-Verse 4 variant. The open order variant.
This one's super fun. It is a complete story arc of the all-new X-Men, issues 11 through 15 by Brian Michael Bendis and Stuart Immonen. David LaFuente getting in there. If you love those original X-Men characters, this is them time displaced with the more modern version of the X-Men. You get all 5 issues for just $15. They're all near mint condition. Going to be on G. If you want to call that G X-Men or G All New or G All New X-Men. Get them all in there.
Emilio Rodriguez is picking up that 1 in 100 Harley Quinn for $215.
Excellent. We've got this one claimed.
Thank you.
Replacing that will be our penultimate issue of Batman One Bad Day, Two-Face. This one, the Jim Lee variant. You've got Batgirl. This is the Cat Kane Batgirl just beating the shit out of him. You get her reflection in the broken mirror with Two-Face's bad side only really showing to you, the viewer. Jim Lee, an absolute master storyteller in a single cover. $8. That is why he is one of the all-time greats.
Ralph is picking up the final copy of Nightwing, as well as a One Bad Day on I, the A cover.
Thank you.
How many on that variant for F?
For the Jim Lee variant?
Yeah,
three total copies.
The F Two-Face variant.
F Two-Face. And boy, Cass is.
You said 3?
Yeah, 3 total copies.
James Howard, Jennifer DuPont, and Guy McLeod.
You've got it. And then we'll pop up another Harley on H. This is the Terry Dodson variant. Terry Dodson, famously the cover artist for the original Harley Quinn series. Obviously, he does that iconic issue #1 from her first ongoing, where she's just kind of front and center, and does a lot of the covers throughout that entire series. Again, first print, $10. Ping-ponging back and forth between Batman Bad Day, Harley Quinn, and let's get a few more Berserkers on F. This is the 1 in 100 Kevin Eastman sketch cover variant. Well, yeah, I already said F. That's fine. That's good. $125. This is the highest ratio of the bunch. This is those original Kevin Eastman pencils and inks. It is $125.
Okay, just picking up a Dodson. George Hutchins is picking up an A cover on One Bad Day. Would you do 30 for the 1 in 100 on C? You have it at 50.
On C. We'll take it down to 40. We'll split the difference, call it $40. Ed
1 in
McGuinness.
100.
Yeah, 1 in 100 variant for a brand new Donny Cates book. Going on E, I feel like very much a sort of a spiritual cousin of Kevin Eastman, another indie comics creator, somebody that has weirdly seen about as much success as the Ninja Turtles, is Mike Mignola and his Hellboy universe. This is BPRD Plague of Frogs, issue #1. Guy Davis doing the artwork through the series. $6, very fine, near mint condition.
40 works on C.
Excellent. We have 2 copies. If anyone else wants one, $40. That is again the 1 in 100 by Ed McGuinness.
And then on F, would you do 85?
I'll do it for 100 flat. I'll meet you halfway. Call it a flat hundo.
And then Ralph will do 40 for the 1 in 100 on C.
Excellent. On C?
Yeah.
Got some more classics. Silver Age, Invincible Iron Man, issue #35. Got Nick Fury, got Daredevil, all your favorites in one easy to pick up issue. $20, very good condition, down on I for Iron Man.
And Ralph, just so you know, going forward, you're going to have to claim with the letter and the title.
Yes, there's so many variants for so many of the same book tonight. Be very specific, giving us the title.
We're being a bit lenient today since, you know, we are just announced this change today.
Right. I mean, I've said it, I think, before every live show.
Yeah,
we just don't usually actually enforce
it.
it. But with how many variants there are of like 4 different books, it's just an easier, cleaner way to do this. So again, you're going to say C, Stuff of Nightmares. To get Boom Studios, this is the new R.L. Stine book. This is the high ratio 1 in 100 variant. Look at that. Just gruesome cover art.
Baron's doing this one. He did the Spawn covers.
Oh, yeah.
Barons, I think.
Barons?
I don't know.
Just if you're into body horror, these like kind of Frankenstein characters with the ear coming off and that kind of skin pulling apart at the seams. Absolutely gruesome. Just $80.
Counter on that Berserker, 90.
I think for a Kevin Eastman sketch cover variant, they get priced right before the show. I think $100 is probably pretty square.
And then Brandon Curran wants to know if you would do the Iron Man 35 for 12. You have it at 20.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you.
We've got the In Hyuk Lee 1 in 25 variant for X-Terminators, issue number 1. I'm going to be just $10.
I love that cover.
Yeah, well, the Disco Dazzler coming at you. If you want to give me $100, we'll retag the Kevin Easton variant on.
Drew, I'm sorry, you missed that on that Nightwing. If Raleigh doesn't have a copy, you can send us a message and we can add one to your order if any of the stores have extras. I'm sure Carrie does.
Going up on A, we have the Taran Clark 1 in 25 variant for Titans United Blood Pact issue number 1. I love this cover. It is so clean with that white background and the team popping out from around it. 1 in 25 variant, just $10.
How many on the Exterminators on ours?
2.
Larry and Adam Smith.
Check.
Those up. And then Mike check, if you will.
Mike check. I like it.
Guy McCloud picking up the Titans on A.
Got it. The 1 in 25 variant for Wind Thrown in the Sky, issue number 2 by Jenny Frizen. I'm going to move this so you can get that gruesome face coming at you, really getting into the kind of powers. Look, the teenage angst that I do believe James Tynion's trying to convey in this story. We'll put that one down on I. Go up to A with a little Silver Age Star Trek. Boldly going where no comic had gone before. Gold Key Star Trek, issue number 14 from the 1960s. Going to be very good condition, just $20.
We only had one of the Frozen, right, for Wind?
Correct.
That's going to Jennifer DuPont.
You got it.
Oh, right, I need a sticky for the... the Titans actually ended up going to Guy.
For... You said you need a sticky...
Oh, no, I said I needed to make you a sticky for that 1 in 100.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cutting this book 20% off now. A flat 100 for the 1 in 100.
You do these percentages so fast.
Yeah. It's math. People love math. There's one thing I know about math. It's that it's great.
Universally loved.
Our final variant cover for Batman 1 Bad Day Two-Face. This is Brian Boland, who I love that they got to do the 1 in 100 variants for this series of one-shots. Obviously, one of the most iconic cover artists in DC's stable. Of course, doing the Batman the Killing Joke is the perfect launching point to just do the most iconic version of all of your biggest Bat villains. Just $75. You've got the background shift with the kind of gray craggy and the clean white, so emblematic of the character. You've got him holding up the coin on the unscuffed up side with his Harvey Dent side. Like, so clever, so perfect. It's everything that you want from a Brian Boland book. $75 on B for Boland, for Brian, for Batman, for Beautiful, for other B words, for butts. Probably not butts. Maybe.
Would you do Two-Face for 65?
We just put that book up. It is smoking hot. Let's give that a minute. Let's let that percolate. A name that usually comes up a lot on the Ultimate Comics Live Show. We just haven't had a lot of time for today. This is the Spider-Man Legacy of Evil one-shot by Kurt Busiek and Mark Texeira. Green Goblin versus Spidey. First print, main cover, near mint condition, just $4.
One Bad Day Two-Face going to Fabio.
For 75?
For 75?
Yeah, I figured somebody would pick that one up. We've got a couple copies. If anyone else needs one, $75.
Would you do Star Trek on 8 for 12? You have it at 20?
That one, it's really hard to find those Gold Key Silver Age Star Treks. Let's call it 15. You're 15. I'll come down 5 if you want to come up 3 with me.
Spider-Man on I for Larry.
You got it. I feel like so we need to get a copy out on.
You have about 40 minutes.
Yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're good. We're good. Let's get the Ryan Stegman Virgin variant for Vanish issue number 1. 1 in 50 ratio. You got the blood dripping off of the hands. Just $20, less than half ratio value.
Guy McLeod is also going to take a 1 in 100 for One Bad Day.
Excellent. We are now down to our final copy. If you want that Brian Boland variant, this is it. This is the last copy of any of the variant covers for Batman One Bad Day Two-Face that we have tonight.
Spanish 1 in 50 going to Seth Decker.
Excellent. Got a couple of those. If anyone else wants one, just $20. Ryan Stegman, he's the interior artist. This is his Virgin cover with the full artwork. If you love his work, which obviously a lot of us do.
Adam Smith will take one as well.
Excellent. Down to just 1 or 2 copies left. Any more Ryan Stegman fans? 1 or 2 chances left on that one.
Also, I feel like Ryan, this isn't really related, but I feel like Ryan Stegman has one of the coolest signatures in the game.
He really does. I love it when artists do kind of a unique signature, especially when it's like very apparent that it is theirs, you know? Going on E, the 1 in 25 variant for Elvira in Horrorland, issue number 4 by Califano. Again, another one of these Dynamite variants, very affordable, just $5 for the 1 in 25 Virgin cover variant featuring Elvira with a little bit of a riff on Freddy Krueger here with the nightmares and the knife hands. The Horrorland series going through sort of a parody of all of the biggest. You've got it, Penta. For that F, put up another preview book. Again, 2 very similar books, 2 very different prices and conditions. So just be very, very clear with which one you are claiming. It is The Flash, issue 197, near mint condition for $100, or very fine for half that price, just $50. It is the first appearance of Hunter and Ashley Zolomon. Obviously, Hunter Zolomon, Professor Zoom, one of the Reverse Flash characters, Jeff Johns' creation to get Flash the anti-nemesis that he is always in need of. Any big Flash fans, this is an absolute must-have book. F, near mint condition. E, very fine. I love this book so much. I was so tickled when I found it. I think it's only the second time I have ever seen it. This is Fantastic Giants from Charlton Comics. It is Steve Ditko doing a couple classic monster books. You've got Konga and Gorgo, which are the kind of comic book non-licensed equivalents of King Kong and Godzilla. So much fun. Steve Ditko special, 64 pages. Both of those in one good condition book, just $20. If you love kaiju, if you love Steve Ditko, if you just love Silver Age comics, a lot of those like classic Silver Age monster horror books, this one is for you. Speaking of some of the more monstrous characters, from his second ongoing series. We've got The Demon, issue number 8, one of my all-time favorite characters. I love the stained glass layout with blood in the foreground. Near mint condition, just $5. All right. I think we're getting down to our last one or two covers on Deceased, War of the Undead Gods, issue number 2. This is the first print main cover by Howard Porter, just $4. We had the Jim Lee homage variant earlier tonight. Looking for that main cover. Here you are. Tom Taylor continuing that Deceased line. Oh, I can. So we do this one for 15. This is going to be our last ratio variant for Berserker, issue number 10. This is the 1 in 75 variant by Ariel Olivetti.
Ooh.
It is $45. Now I'm going under A for Ariel. More classics, really digging deep, looking at a real solid, like find a very fine copy on Dell Comics Tarzan, issue number 43, just $10 if you like those vine swinging adventures.
What I need a comic of Tarzan with Brendan Fraser on the cover as Tarzan.
From his George of the Jungle days.
Yeah. Not Tarzan.
They make a George of the Jungle comic, put a photo cover of that up on it. That's a guaranteed sales right there. Because we can't get enough foil here at the Ultimate Comics live show. We have the Dark Crisis, Worlds Without a Justice League Wonder Woman. This is the 1 in 50 foil cover by Leila DeLuca.
It's the foil version of the A cover.
It is a near mint minus condition. Realistically, you'd probably still get a near mint out of it. There's like one noticeable spine tick, like right there. But I mean, otherwise, the book pretty fresh condition. You can see we had it in store for $50. Got it sent over here, half that price, $25. It's the Ultimate Comics live show difference.
At Berserker 1 in 75.
Yes.
We have it at 45.
Correct.
Right? Would you do it for 35?
I'll do it for 35. I have 2 copies, 1 copy remaining, $35.
And then that 1 in 50, near mint minus. World Without a Justice League going to Fabio.
You got it.
Any Harley ratios left?
I think we have the Amanda Connor one left.
Maybe the one in...
The 1 in 25. I think we have literally 1 or 2 copies left.
Yeah, because I think we sold out of the one in 120.
I think the rest are just the open order variants.
Do we still have that Berserker for a flat hundo?
Yes. Yeah, the Kevin Eastman 1 in 100 variant. We've got the Frank Cho variant for Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special. Number 1, Frank Cho famously doing most of the Rebirth variants for the entire series, all the way through, what was it, like 75 issues. I think he took over doing variant covers for that after Bill Sienkiewicz did the first dozen or so. So obviously very steeped in the Harley canon at this point as well. I love that. Just the one.
Just one, John Megan.
John Megan coming in first on that.
And then John Lucio's taking out 1 in 100 for Berserker.
Excellent. We had 2 copies. If anyone else wants one, $100 flat.
And then Baker Pratt wants to know.
Hit me.
Would you do the Fantastic Giants for 10?
Call it $14. I'll meet you on your side of it for that one. I'll come down 6 if you can come up 4. Old Steve Ditko.
Is the non-ratio hue still available, or can they order one?
I don't think we've put it up yet, so we'll get to that one in a little bit here. I got a whole box of stuff going through.
What's the condition on the Flash on E, the lower grade one?
Very fine. It's still a pretty decent copy, all things considered. I'll show you what you're looking at on this one. Again, I don't know how well it's going to show up. The only thing is there's a little corner crunch on the back cover.
You can't see.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of these like comics grading. It's such minor things when you're in that very fine to near mint range, anyways. So half the price for just a little corner crunch.
Has that been pressed?
No, it has not been pressed. All right, gonna go ahead and pop up our final copy of Stuff of Nightmares, issue number 1. This is the Jenny Frison 1 in 50 virgin cover variant for $45. This is the brand new gruesome horror book from R.L. Stine. Sold a bunch of those variants already. This is our last one of the night.
Stuff of Nightmares, Prison, going to Jennifer DuPont.
Excellent. We have 2 copies, so 1 copy still remains.
Fantastic Giants for 14 is a deal.
Excellent.
Would you do 65 for Flash on F? Do you have it?
I'll take that one down to 80 for the higher grade copy. Again, me and you well over halfway on that one. You're coming up 15. I'm going down 20. I think this one might be our last ratio variant for Vanish. Issue number 1. This is the 1 in 75 for just $25. Variant cover by Daniel Warren Johnson, who is just an absolutely incredible artist and storyteller. Did that Extremity series, did the Beta Ray Bill mini that came out recently, did the Wonder Woman series, from DC Comics. I was doing it in its chronological order. Yeah, it is insane that this book is only $25 at a 1 in 75 variant. Obviously, the name just kind of getting eclipsed by the McFarlanes, Capullos, and Stegmans, but absolutely a name that is on the rise and very much so.
Was nominated for an Eisner.
Yeah. Very much so holding his ground with artistic chops as well.
Let's see. Adam Smith will take a Vanish 1 in 75
I have
45.
2 copies. So this is my last.
George Hutch is taking the last one.
0 copies left on that.
Would you do Flash on E for 35? You have it at 50.
Okay, this one can be 40. Yeah, I'll do a little bit better deal on that one because it's a little bit lower grade.
And then would you do 75 for that Flash on F?
You know, let's do it. It's too short to sit here and bicker over an extra
Would you
$5.
do Tarzan for 6? You have it at 10?
Yes, I will. All right, looking at our Greg Capullos and Todd McFarlane's of the world. Let's go ahead and pop up our penultimate preview book. Go ahead on G for Greg. It is Spawn, issue 165, CGC graded at a 9.8 ultra high grade. First appearance of the Mandarin Spawn and all of his spawny glory. Or in this case, with the blood splatter, all of his spawny gory. $325.
Nathan, who's our image guy, just goes, damn it, because he just put something on layaway earlier in the night.
This one doesn't we have any copies out. Deceased, War of the Undead Gods, #2. Is this the main cover? Because this is rad as hell.
No, that's a acetate cover.
Acetate variant cover. Official acetate variant. This one's going to go up on D, so D Deceased. 2 staples through the cover and the book. No additional staples. You got that Superman logo going over Superman firing the heat vision. Cover price $5.
The different DC's covers. I think
Nice.
the next one's Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's so cool.
Mhm.
That is so cool.
Oh yeah, the Frozen on Sea is going to Seth Decker.
You got it, Seth?
The Star Trek from earlier is good to go for 15.
Excellent. I'll pull that out for you.
How many on the Deceased?
4.
Got Jennifer DuPont. Got John Penta, John Megan, and Guy McCloud. So that's gone.
All 4 of those. These books are so incredibly similar. I'm going to put them up side by side, and you're going to make it very clear which one you want by using the letters. So again, we're just going to go ahead and get our last 2 copies of Berserker out. It is... this is the Ron Garney variant and the Ron Garney foil variant. So going on, B is the matte cover for 4, and C is that chrome silver foil for 5. So these are our last 3 copies of Berserker. The Ariel Olivetti, that is the 1 in 75 variant for just $35. We have the Ron Garney variant, who is the interior artist on that one, $4. And then we have the foil variant by Ron Garney, again, the interior artist, just $1 extra if you want that foil.
Jennifer DuPont will take the non-foil.
Excellent. We have a couple copies of that. If anyone else wants one, just $4.
Was that the A cover or the variant?
That is the Ron Garney variant. I believe Ariel Olivetti was the main cover. Back end of the box. DC versus Vampires, All Out War, issue #3. The Vengeance of Bane, also featuring King Nightwing origin. I believe this one is the first print main cover, $4, following that mini series. We've got Titans United Blood Pact, issue #1. Again, first print main cover of that brand new series. Just $4. Going on E. We got Vampirella Strikes, issue number 5. This is the 1 in 15 Tim Sale Virgin cover for just $7. Sold out of the frame variant. This one, the Virgin artwork. I'm gonna pass over G because I just popped that one up. I know you're all eyeballing it while you're thinking about the last couple of books here. Let's go H for the Adam Hughes open order variant, non-foil, non-virgin, Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special, number 1, $10.
How many on the Vampirella Strikes?
Just the one, I believe.
Guy McCloud coming in first for that then.
For Vampirella, you got it.
And then how many on the Hughes?
Just 3.
Got
I'm
James
sure those are all
Howard,
picked up already.
Guy McCloud, and Eric Kane.
Check. Let me go ahead and let you all know again, just if you missed it earlier, if you've forgotten about it, we do have our bonus show tomorrow night starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's all variants all night long. There's a lot of Harley Quinn. Sienna ended up pulling a handful of them for the Batman show that haven't been processed yet. I know there's at least 1 or 2 that are going to go on my preview post that I'll put up tonight. A lot of the lower priced Harley Quinn variants, a lot of the harder to find, more collectible Harley Quinn variants. If you're Harley Quinn fans, if you like those variant covers, if you like the Amanda Connors and the big artists, make sure you're tuning in tomorrow night for that.
Someone wants to know. Someone says they'll take the Bane. That's for $4.
Oh yeah, the Vengeance of Bane is the backup story in the DC versus Vampires. That's $4.
It's not the original Vengeance of Bane.
Correct. That's just sort of the subscript on DC versus Vampires.
Well, let us know.
All right, we have the 1 per store Virgin cover for Wind, Thrown in the Sky, number 2 by Dialnus. That's probably how you pronounce it.
He's the he does the A covers.
Yeah. We have our last variant for X-Terminators, Terry Dodson.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, with X-23, the all-new, all-different Wolverine. Got Jubilee, got Dazzler. Just $20. That one's going on
Well, I will take. Is it All Out War? Is that what that is?
Yes, DC versus Vampire All Out War. We should have a couple copies of that one, I believe.
Okay. And Will, just so you know, going forward, we are asking that people claim using the letter and the title. But we're being a little lenient tonight since we're enforcing it for the first time tonight.
But yeah, we have a lot of books with the same title and just different variants. So please be very clear because we're still not nearly as many as is often the case. But we will do last looks in a few minutes here. And there's going to be, as you can see, 3 different Berserkers. So let us know A, B, or C to make sure that we can get the correct book to you.
Exterminators for Seth Decker.
You got it, Seth?
I was very tempted by this one.
It's gorgeous. I love Terry Dodson's artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be our final copy of Vanish. A lot of Vanish variants tonight, and this is the final one. Daniel Warren Johnson, full color variant, cover price, just $4. We are, of course, entirely sold out of that black and white ratio variant. If you love the artwork, you want the color copy to go along with it, and or if you just prefer this, better pass on the other one because of the price point. A lot of reasons. Then our final new book of the night, Harley Quinn 30th Anniversary Special, Stanley, Art Germ Wow, full variant, non-foil, $10.
How many on the B cover for Vanish?
I think 3 or 4. 4 total copies.
And then would you do $8 for the Wind on 8? She have it at 10.
Yeah, let's do it.
How many on the Harley art journal?
3, I believe.
Okay, I got Aaron Hart. Yeah, where's it at? I can get them.
And then all our new books. Let's go ahead and end on a high note with our final preview book that it took us all the way through the end of the night to put up our Silver Age Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 52. Steve Ditko passing the book on to John Romita Sr., my favorite Spider-Man artist. The guy that really defined not just Spider-Man, but really all of Marvel Comics after Jack Kirby moved on, was the art director for Marvel Comics for a good 20, 30 years after his just ridiculously good tenure on Amazing Spider-Man. This is the 3rd appearance of Kingpin, who of course first shows up in number 50. It is in fine condition, which is a real solid Silver Age book. It is $125.
Thomas Wolfe will take it full price.
You've got it, Thomas Wolfe. Woo!
Ooh, that scared me.
And that is every book that we're going to have tonight. Once you have any questions, if you wanted to make any offers, now is a good time to do it. We will go over everything that is left one more time. Obviously, there were a lot of things that we had multiple copies of, so a lot of things that will be coming back out. We'll probably not be able to take any additional deals on because we've probably already sold 3 or 4 copies and just have 1 or 2 left. But never hurts to ask.
Can you show the slab close
I
up?
always say the Spawn 165. Yeah, we actually got this fresh from CGC. Again, they are doing the Todd McFarlane signing at CGC right now. This is the first appearance. It is a Spawn. It is a McFarlane cover. This is a great candidate to get sent in. The nice thing about CGC, you can send the book slabbed, and they'll crack it for you and make sure that they take the utmost care of it if you're looking to get something sent in. Those mid 100s, really everything leading up to issue 100, and then from 100 through, for a long time, those print runs on Spawn are phenomenally low. Those mid 100s, so hard to find.
So we had some staffing issues this past week, so invoices did not go out.
Yeah, we were unable to do invoices last week, so you're going to get everything that you claimed last week. It's still all set aside. Just weren't able to have anybody here to do invoicing on Friday. Had a family emergency. You will be getting that invoice along with this week's 3 shows on Friday. You're only going to get charged the 1 shipping, so you're going to be able to save a little bit of money on there. If you claimed some stuff last week, it is a great opportunity to really maximize that shipping.
We're going to lose so much money on shipping this week.
Yeah, especially with all of the big books this week. It's going to be all variants tomorrow. We're going to be paying more than $8 for insurance for everybody's order that goes out alone, and everything's getting sent just like 2 or 3 day priority or express. So it's going to be good.
All right. Is Master Race 2 still available? Yes, it'll be back up during Last Looks, which we're about to start.
Master Race 2?
Dark Knight Master Race?
No, it wasn't Master Race. It's the original Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, sorry.
Master Race is the 3rd series in the Dark Knight trilogy. Don't think we have any Master Races up tonight. We have Masters of the Universe.
We actually had 2 offers for the same amount on that Spawn. So Ralph came in first.
Okay.
Would you do 200? You have it at 325.
No. But it never hurts to ask. All right, going from A through, and then we'll just start cycling books here. This is Berserker, issue number 10. It is the 1 in 75 Ariel Olivetti Virgin cover variant. It is our last copy. You can see we've already taken $10 off of that book. It is just $35 on A. Again, if you missed out, some of you I know just tuned in for last looks. You had something else going on earlier, or maybe you missed a couple of it. We have a lot of variants tonight for the same issue, so you have to use the letter and the title to get those claims in. So A, Berserker. If you want the Ron Garney variant, he's the interior artist on the book. Just cover price $4. That is going to be B, Berserker. And if you like that Ron Garney artwork and you want to get it with that shiny foil cover, it's just $1 more. C, Berserker on C right there. We've got D, DC versus Vampires, All Out War. This is first print main cover. This is our final copy of this book. On D, over on E, we have first print main cover for the brand new. We're entirely sold out of all of the variants. So if you missed out, this is the book to get. Titans United, Blood Pact, issue number 1. Cover price, just $4. On F, this is our last, I think, variant for Vanish, issue number 1. Cover price, Daniel Warren Johnson variant on F. G, we have the CGC graded 9.8 Spawn, issue number 165. It is the first appearance of the Mandarin Spawn. It is a Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane variant, near mint plus condition.
Ralph is upping his offer to $250.
I think the absolute lowest that I will go on this book tonight it's going to be $285. Rock bottom price. So that's not crazy, just a few dollars more. All right, we got Deceased, War of the Undead Gods, first print main cover. This is issue number 2 on A, $4. We've got The Demon, issue number 8, near mint condition, $5.
Don't forget our share price winner.
Don't forget our share price winner. Thank you, Jen. You had it ready to go, and I just had like 3 or 4 more books to power through, and I set it aside. Thank you to everybody for tuning in all the time, and thank you for buying comics especially. And thank you for sharing this video at the beginning of every episode. We ask you to do so. We give you a little prize for everybody that gets his public shares out. Tonight's share prize winner, big congratulations, and thank you to John Lucio. Thank you, John. Going to go home with this Venom issue number 1 Rick Leonardi variant.
Get the sticky.
With your sticky note. We have, I believe this is our final copy of the Ryan Stegman 1 in 50 Virgin cover variant for just $20 on Vanish issue number 1 from Image Comics. The Terry Dodson variant. Oh, that works out. We're going under D for the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special number 1. Cover price, oversized. Terry Dodson, the original cover artist for the first Harley Quinn solo series. Of course, he's going to come back and do some artwork for the anniversary special. We've got the 5 issue set of all new X-Men 11 through 5 for $15 down on E. We got BPRD Plague of Frogs issue number 1 for $6. We've got one copy left of the Ben Caldwell variant for Vampirella Strikes issue number 5. This is the 1 in 25 variant for just $5. We've got the 1 in 10 variant for Exterminators issue number 1 for just $6 on H there. We have, I believe this is the first print main cover for Berserker, issue number 10 by Ariel Olivetti. Cover price, just $4.
Vampire Strikes 1 in 25 for Derek Van Roppel.
You've got it. And again, that was our last copy. Going on A, this is the Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 4. Variant cover for cover price, just $5 with Spinstress making her debut. The covers here.
Derek will also take an A cover of Berserker.
Excellent.
I have some back here.
Yeah, got a couple of those. If anyone else wants that A cover on Berserker 10. We have Wind Thrown in the Sky, issue number 2. This is the 1 in 10 Corona variant for $6. Again, I think we sold at that price earlier, just 1 or 2 on that remaining. We have the World's Finest, issue number 7, first print, main cover, near mint condition, $4. We have the non-virgin variant, or not variant, the first print main cover for Vanish, issue number 1. Sold a ton of these earlier. If you wanted to snag another copy, or if you missed when it went up and were wondering if you could snag one still, this is it. First print main cover, Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman getting the band back together. You know them and love them from their epic Venom run. They're an absolute incredible team doing their own thing over at Image Comics now. They're creator-owned stories. We've got Masters of the Universe, issue number 2 from Marvel Comics. Near mint minus condition. That one was $10. Took it down to $7 and had a couple copies. So that one's still available for $7. Got Silver Age Superman number 172, fair condition, $5.
Got Derek for a Vanish A cover.
Excellent. Again, anyone else wants one? You want 2? You want 3? Let us know. Now is the time before it becomes the next, $20 book, $50 book, $100 book. We've got Stuff of Nightmares, issue number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $15. That is the new R.L. Stine book. Again, pretty sure we sold 1 or 2 of this variant already. We got the Batman Superman World's Finest issue number 7, Pete Woods 1 in 25 variant for just $10.
Drew Lamas is also picking up a copy of Vanish.
Excellent. Thank you. We've got The Mandalorian, issue number 3, first print, main cover, cover price, $5, down on I. Got Avengers, issue 247, high grade copy, $10 on A. We've got 1 copy left of Black Adam, issue number 4. This is the 1 in 25 Pamela Hoojboom. What a great name. For just $10. 1 in 25 Hoojboom variant. We are down to our final copy of the 1 in 50 Kevin Eastman Virgin variant for Berserker issue number 10, $25. We've got the Disney Magic Kingdom Comics oversized one-shot issue anthology book. $5, celebrating the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. Got New Mutants issue number 30. This is the Rod Reese Magic Design variant, 1 in 10 for $7. We've got one copy left on the Flash issue 786, 1 in 25 variant by Daniel Sampre. Sampre. We'll call it Sampre.
I've heard of that.
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. We've got Vanish. Issue number 1, Ed McGuinness, 1 in 10 variant, just $1 over cover price, $5.
What was the Stuff of Nightmares 1 in 25 again? Was that the green one?
Yes.
We've already sold a copy of that, Michelle, so we can't do a deal.
But $15 for the new R.L. Stein book at 1 in 25 variant, not shabby. Got Giant Size Hulk issue number 1. Again, sold one of these earlier. Just had a couple copies in the exact same grade. Fine plus condition. Pretty nice book. $20. Oversized Hulk. Hulk-sized Hulk. I like to call it. We've got Superman Unchained issue number 1, director's cut variant. Sold a couple of these already. It is not just a variant cover with the Jim Lee pencils. The entire book has the original Jim Lee pencils story throughout, and you get the Scott Snyder full script in the back of the book. It is a super cool true director's cut version of two absolute comics masters collaborating to do one of just the coolest Superman stories you'll ever read.
How much is the 1 in 25 for something like 15?
Just $15.
All right, Michelle will take one. I have one back here.
We have one copy of that remaining if anyone else wants one.
Michelle will also take a 1 in 10 on Vanish, which I think I have more back here.
Excellent. We've got Atomic Robo Real Science Adventures. It is an anthology book, so there's going to be a couple one-shot stories. If you don't know anything about Atomic Robo, it is incredibly fun, very funny, just sort of robot that was created by Nikola Tesla and does like fun science adventures, like science action adventures. It's like a sci-fi. Anyways, that one is just $4.
And Michelle, I don't know what part of the show you tuned in, but just so you know, going forward, we are asking that people use the letter and the title when claiming books. Otherwise, we're just going to completely ignore those comments.
Tonight, especially, we have a lot of variants on the same book. We want to make sure everybody gets exactly the thing that they're asking for. So, yeah, if you want to claim Atomic Robo, Atomic Robo. If you want to claim our last...
yes, George, you did get a Vanish on G.
Our last variant for Batman, One Bad Day, Two-Face. It's going to be B Batman or Batman Bad Day or Batman B Two-Face, $10. That was the Kim and Coley variant, I believe. We've got Axis Carnage 3-issue miniseries. All 3 issues near mint condition, $15. on C. We've got the Dan Mora Jim Lee homage variant for Deceased, issue number 2. Those are connecting, so if you picked up the first one, obviously they're an homage to Jim Lee's X-Men number 1. Cover price, $5. This is where it becomes particularly imperative to make sure that we're using the letters and the numbers, because we have two incredibly similar books, but there's some obvious differences. They're the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special Amanda Connor cover. Going on E is going to be $10. That's the open order Amanda Connor cover. And then on F is the 1 in 25 Amanda Connor variant. For $20, you get the before and after with the birthday cake and the dynamite. I love it. It is so much fun. Classic Harley Quinn. Frazzled. And again, going with the make it very clear, G, Batman One Bad Day, Two-Face, or G, Two-Face, for $8. Cover price, oversized. This is first print, main cover.
Ralph, we can't do a deal on E and F because we've already sold multiple copies of both individually.
Yeah, I think we're down to this might be our last one or two copies on both of them. For some reason, Harley Quinn's been pretty popular tonight. We got Rocky and His Fiendish Friends, issue number 1 from Gold Key Comics. Very good condition, $40. We have somebody asking for this one a little bit earlier. This is Dark Knight Returns, issue number 2, iconic Frank Miller. First print, main cover, near mint minus condition, $75. We have the Stanley Art Germ Lau foil variant, 1 in 50 for $90 up on A. That is our last copy of that. And
we've already sold one.
That one has already sold at that price. So that price is that price. We have Weird Science Fantasy Pre-Code EC Classic, issue number 24. Good condition, $125. We have 2 copies of the same book, very similar. CGC graded 9.4 and a raw copy in very fine near mint condition. This one we already took a deal on, 10% off for the raw copy, so that's $90. If you want that slab, CGC graded, near mint condition, $225. I'd bring up again a great candidate for a Todd McFarlane signing, as he was the cover artist along with Rob Liefeld, did the inks for this classic. First appearance of Cable, gorgeous book, real deep reds. As you can tell from the very fine near mint, it doesn't actually make a difference for the grading. It's just earlier in the production run, so they don't count against for it. But really hard to find them in that deep color for the background there, which just looks nice.
Can you show the foil Harley Quinn up close?
Yes, I can. We are completely sold out of the cover price Art Germ one. That foil variant, the belle of the ball. We have the Kevin Eastman variant for Berserker number 10 to 20% off that one already. It is a flat $100 for the 125. We have our final Batman One Bad Day Brian Boland 1 in 100 variant. We already sold 2 of those at that price. That one is $75. We have the final variant for Stuff of Nightmares. That is the 1 in 100 variant for $80. And again, that is our last copy. We have our last copy of the last issue of Twitch by Scotty Young. Sketch cover variant, another 1 in 100 variant. Man, I almost have a whole row of 1 in 100s. Sorry, I'm gonna ruin it by popping up this Spawn slab. CGC graded 9.8. Have already dropped that book by nearly $50, calling it $285. And that is every book up once, every book up twice. You want to bundle some stuff, you want to make some claims. Again, a lot of these are books that we have already sold multiple copies on, so may or may not be able to take deals, but you know, as I always say, never hurts to ask.
Ralph, if you pay off your current layaway, you can put D on layaway.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of pre-sorting.
Yeah, Deanna does it
books
too.
Here, while everybody takes a minute, we'll go ahead and remind you one more time that we have the big variant extravaganza tomorrow night. Starts at 6 p.m. We will have nothing but variants all night long. There's going to be, of course, some big, high-priced, fancy, hard to find variants. There's, of course, going to be some really cool, huge artists that are going to be just like cover price variants as well, and everything in between. If you're looking for some of those hard to find books, if you love the cover art, there's going to be, I mean, it's just, we've got boxes full of them. It's going to be some really cool stuff. I think y'all are really going to dig it.
Willie T says, saving my money for tomorrow night. This is going to be fun.
We'll be here for you.
Who's hosting? Are you hosting?
Victor
Nice.
Will be here running the show. Go ahead and thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I had a blast.
It was fun.
Got some really, really kick-ass books this week. I was really excited about it all weekend long. And,
Nathan says, God help us.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. So we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see you again on Thursday. Don't forget, we didn't mess up. We just needed a little bit of time to get your invoices from last week together, but those will be back on track this Friday. So big week for the Ultimate Comics live show and you.
God. Daniel is going to be so tired at the end of this week.
Don't I know it? Thank you so much. Until tomorrow night.
Have an ultimate night.
Bye.